Test 1, 2. Hey folks, how's it going? We're live, it's Monday. I'm playing some Minecraft today, having a nice chill day. Don't know how long I'll be on today, but we're just kind of chilling, building pixel arty kind of stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoy a nice chill stream for your Monday. Switch over to the game and we'll see what's going on. But Jeffrey and Lisa in the voice chat.
Help.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sell the emotes. Sell the best emotes.
Thank you.
I
love
remember-
the dinosaur, by the way. I really love it.
That's right. I need to have something that relates to the emotes.
I remember another Dutch word that's weird, literally translated, I think.
Right.
It's mole, you know, the brown spot on the body.
Oh yes.
In Dutch we say it's a mother's stain.
Oh. Yeah. I suppose if you consider it's there from your mother.
I don't know.
It's similar to if you have like a large area, not just like a spot, but like a patch.
No.
I know that's referred to as a birthmark.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of looks the same kind of stuff as a mole, but it's just like a larger area. You know, some people
No
have
matter
them
how small we
red.
call them. And that ones we call wine spots.
Okay.
I had a friend from Egypt, well, he was in my country, but he was originally Egyptian. And he was a big fan of The Last Airbender,
Ah,
and he had a wine spot around his eye.
oh, right.
So I always called him Sugo,
Uh-huh.
after the character.
Nice.
That's 3 with that. 3 with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1. 3 after that. 3, 2, 3. Go.
Oh, you're building Hoppy.
Yes.
Epic.
I've asked for per share chat, by the way.
Ah, okie dokie. Let's accept that.
You really don't want. I mean, if you don't want my weird people.
Mhm.
Most are okay, I think.
Yeah,
Any others?
everyone so far seems to be pretty cool.
The others are banned.
Yeah. Yes, I have accepted that now.
Yes, I can see it.
Cool.
I wanted to keep it a surprise for when you reach me on the tour, but then it occurred to me I'm streaming, so
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I see the stream.
there's not. Oh well.
I'm now near stardom.
Almost done. Done.
Epic. Yes, I love him. Happy. Have you ever seen Fairy Tale? Probably not.
No. That
You
is good
should.
though.
It's good.
It's anime.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of animes that I've seen like clips of, but I can never remember which ones are which.
Fairy Tale has a blue cat that
Okay.
can fly. And there's other cats as well that can fly, but I'm not going to give any spoilers.
Ah,
And the blue cat is like literally there the first episode, so it's not a spoiler to mention him.
right.
Yeah, there is certain different types of magic, and one of them is basically Pokemon, but then not with Pokemon. But that is a type of magic where you need a key and you summon something, and it can be a monster, it can be like a celestial zodiac spirit or something, and then they have to fight. So that's
Oh.
basically Pokemon, but a bit
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
Instead of balls, keys, you know.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Hey boss, how's it going? Minecraft? I mean Minecraft. What's up, Soup Gang, Abe?
You
Good.
bought.
Good to see you, bot. Ribs caps, yeah. I think the cap seems to be okay. He hasn't shouted at you yet.
3, 5. 5. I know my numbers.
Quite well. How are you all doing? I'm not doing too badly. It's been a good, reasonable start to the week.
It's been a horrible start of the week here.
Yeah, not so good for Lisa.
Yeah, I may have broken my foot, but I can only find out tomorrow because all the hospitals were closed by the time I had the doctor's appointment.
Oh,
I think it's not okay, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, if people just stop hurting after 5.
yeah. Yeah, I
But even
find
then,
it's ridiculous that sort of reduced kind of hospital hours. Like
Yeah.
my town has a hospital, like for certain things, but it's only Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and only between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Oh, cool. So you can't get hurt on Wednesdays then.
Yes.
That's just how it works. Like,
Yeah.
you fall and pain is just looking like you. It's okay, you know, it's not Thursday, so we're not gonna do this.
Exactly. Like, there's another hospital, but that's like 25 minutes drive away. But like
Yeah, both.
the one that I could walk to in the same amount of time is only open so many days a week.
what if you need to stay over?
Oh, then you have to go to the one out of town.
Oh,
So you might go to the one in my town first, and then they go, this is more than we can deal with. Yeah, go to the other one.
and but it was like freak accident. I fell in our backyard, but like we have a forest of our own, and that has hills. And my ankle did that thing that decided not to walk anymore. But I was going like downhill, and then I fell, and now my foot is swollen and I can't move it. So great start of the week.
Yes.
Nothing like a bit of adrenaline and pain to keep you going.
Yeah. That's when you thought, okay, this week may not be too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, blaming it on too much soup.
I threw away soup today.
Oh,
I don't think I've had enough soup.
yeah, that's
Well,
probably
I
the
think that's
problem.
the issue.
Maybe
This
more
soup
soup
was-
would have helped.
This soup
Yeah.
needed to be away.
Ah,
Yeah, this soup needed. How old was this soup?
We ate tomato soup, I think, somewhere in April.
oh,
Yes.
there's a very old
And-
soup.
And a while, and my mother put the leftovers in the basement, but not in the freezer. So I
Ah.
was carrying down dog food to downstairs the basement, and I found a pan with 2-month-old exposed soup.
Oh, no.
It looked like something like a nuclear swamp. It was horrific.
Oh.
I was actually thinking of taking a picture for the Kranko cover, but for a good picture, I had to take off the lid because you know it has like a
Yeah.
glass lid, so I could see it. But I didn't dare to.
No. They might have unleashed some kind of sort of ancient disease.
So yeah, that one had to go.
I don't think it was probably pretty bad, but the worst thing we ever witnessed was at the museum in the fridge. There was something really scary looking growing inside of it.
Oh,
Yeah, we are not able to know what it was. It was just this giant ass like Last of Us style fungus growing in the damn thing.
Spiky, it was also spiky, and it was growing. And we
Oh.
checked it every week, and it grew bigger and bigger. And we
Oh.
were really scared of it.
No, but the museum, it was like I love the place, but it was this disgusting place.
yeah.
The lady, she didn't like to clean, you know, and that's
Oh.
fine. But then I hired a cleaning person, but that she also didn't
Yeah.
like because
Oh.
that's money. So, but she also, and with all due respect, this is an 80-year-old lady that has 3 businesses that she all runs herself, and she owns 2 houses
Right.
that she just drives around, like one in the Netherlands, one in France, southern
Oh.
France, and she just drives there. So she's 80, but she's still strong, you know.
Yes.
And she runs a bed and breakfast and a museum and some other business, but that has less to do with places where people come, so that's less bad.
Right.
But the bed and breakfast, it's also only rented by like people really down in their luck that really need a place to
Ah.
sleep
Right.
because it's unbearably gross.
It's mostly rented by like Polish.
Yeah, construction
that-
workers
Okay. Yeah,
that
so
are just out all day anyway, and then they need a place to
Yeah.
crash.
they could be just working, and just come back, sleep, and go again.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Like the old place where I had my, because this thing we found in the last location she had, but in the first location I had my exhibition in, like my own room. There was like these like. Hoe heet het bij je raam?
Gordijnen of
Nee. Wat plat ligt bij het raam.
vensterbank? Maar ik weet het
Vensterbank in
Engels
het Engels. Ja. Ik wist Nederlands en Engels niet meer.
niet. I'm gonna Google. No. Window sill or window ledge?
Okay. Yes.
It was black, but when I looked at it, it was white. But it was so filled with flies, mosquitoes, and dead
Oh.
wasps and shit.
Yes.
But this was like February,
Oh.
so they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
February is not really the time for this.
No. No, that,
No, she didn't like to clean.
And the toilet.
Oh, horrific. Like the museum, it was in like a 16 floor building, I think, shared with different things, including a bank. And on our floor, we had 4 bathrooms or something. And whatever this woman used, it became like toxic, you know?
yeah.
The smell lasted for weeks. And it was so gross.
And she claimed to clean it. And honestly, you might think now this is a disgusting lady. She wasn't gross herself. Like,
No.
she was
Yeah, she did not smell at all. She didn't look gross. Her clothes were washed. You know, everything was about her, nothing bad, but about her surroundings.
Yeah.
it was very destructive as well. Like she drove. Like she made me realize that I'd rather sit
Oh, no,
in.
but
I
not
find it less
disconnecting again.
scary to sit in a car with someone that drives too fast
Right.
than someone that drives too slow.
Yeah.
Because she was driving 20 kilometers an hour on the highway, and I was like, "We're going to be flattened from behind."
Yes.
And that's horrific.
She would pick up her phone and look at messages, like in the middle of a rotonde,
Roundabout.
roundabout.
Oh.
In
Yeah.
Amsterdam, you witness Amsterdam traffic.
Yes.
It's busy. She would just park the car in the middle of a roundabout and be on her phone.
Wow.
I'm happy to be alive today because I was sitting next to her.
Yeah.
Well,
This one time, she forgot the keys. That happened a lot with her.
Right.
She had to borrow Jeffrey's keys because, for some reason, she had locked her house keys inside the museum and had gotten her museum keys inside her home. So she had to go a really insane route to just get her keys back.
and how do
And-
you do this? Because, yeah, look, how did she get outside? But
Yes,
Yeah.
always wondering. But she took one of the interns with her. And when I went outside to give her the key, she was still in her car. And I looked at the intern and she was pale, like she was just facing death, you know?
Yeah.
She was so scared. And I could only imagine the horrors of what she was going through at that moment.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like an adventure. Being around her.
yeah,
One time she couldn't find her phone, so
Right.
she asked me if I could call her so she could find her phone. She still didn't, but you know, I
Oh, no,
called,
but
and then
watching it one
like
frame
2-3 hours later,
refresh.
she called back asking who it was that called her because she had forgotten that she she had lost her phone and that I was the one that had called her, and she was so confused when I picked up, like, huh?
That's amazing. That's all she's been able to run so many things yet. Yeah, just
Yeah, she's
survive.
You're
life.
okay.
details. Also, I don't know why, but there's some things can smell alike, and there's one thing that only has this one specific smell, and that's gun oil. And her car smells like gun oil, and I don't know why.
Oh,
Since I know she's very against firearms and shit, so
Yeah.
the only thing I can think of is that she once saw oil in like sale and was like, my car needs oil, and she just bought that.
yeah. But when you were saying, I could believe that could happen.
Like, she's not dumb, you know, she's a smart lady. She's like very high degrees and shit, but
Yeah.
she just
Yes, PhD, right?
no master.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know translation. Yeah, she's master's degree.
Dr. Sanders voor ons.
Hmm?
Masters. Voor hun master, voor ons Dr. Anders.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the same in English, the part where before after master you get a PhD, and PhD is a doctor's
Yes.
degree. And over here we used to say, so same thing, PhD was like doctor, and then master would be Dr. Anders.
Okay.
But then they decided to, like, we need to be international, so we need to follow all the English names for things so we can be more international, which I still think is unnecessary.
Same.
Yes.
For example, the fact that Lisa's going to do a master's degree in about 3 months, whatever.
Yeah.
Ah.
September.
And
September.
What's the agenda for Days
September.
Minecraft? Just
and
build cool
they
stuff.
offered the master's degree in 2 forms, in
I
English
usually
and
don't
in
have a
Dutch.
plan.
But
I
and
just
that
wanna
part I think is okay. You want to, like,
make
get some
stuff.
exchange students or whatever. But then they lost some funding, and they only had enough money to offer 1 course instead of 2. And then I think that within the country yourself, you need to give the Dutch version because we are in the Netherlands. And they
Yes.
decided to skip the Dutch version and only give the international one, which I think is weird if you're the Dutch university.
Yes.
I know Happy is a work in progress at this moment, but he looks so cursed from a distance.
What's the agenda? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just build things.
Trying
Yeah.
not to break my other foot.
Yeah, if you can stay alive, that's a good agenda.
Yeah.
I always stay alive in Minecraft. I've never put it on.
Well, we did almost die one time, and some other friend had to save us because someone did not know what the special dragon egg did, so he released it, and then we had
Ah.
the strongest dragon destroying our world.
It
Oh,
was
no.
not me, but
Yeah, it was not Jeffrey. You did have started a TNT explosion that crashed the entire server.
yeah. But that's what I call the Vietnam thing. We tunneled in that
Oh,
server,
yes.
right? And we placed TNT everywhere.
Everywhere.
And I lit it.
Because if
Hmm?
someone wanted to fuck around and destroy someone else's work, then everything would be destroyed. So
It's mutual destruction. And that the
Yes.
tour of that server was longer than this one. So imagine how much TNT that was.
Oh, yeah.
And I accidentally missed it blow. And the explosion was so big that the server crashed before it saved, so nothing was destroyed.
Ah.
at
that-
some point, when you were building somewhere new, like a whole new area, you were you just had to make your own TNT pad,
Right.
or we would get angry if there were strangers,
Yeah.
or strangers. We never let in
Mr.
complete
Goods,
strangers. Just
Junkie, what's your
people we
stream
just
schedule
met.
now?
I call them strangers.
Still trying to do
compared the
Trine on
three that built
Mondays,
the entire server.
looking at Blender on Wednesdays.
But that server didn't
And,
run a lot. They're not
still
put
Unity on the
the
Fridays.
PC of a friend.
But I would like
yeah,
to
and
squeeze
that PC died.
Lego Batman
No, in the PC
in there
died, it's
somewhere.
overnight.
Yeah.
So
But we recreated a lot of it.
I might end up swapping Blender for Batman
And
occasionally.
that's the server that if I stream, I get banned.
Yes.
Minecraft's an
A
occasional thing.
lot of genitals
Today's a bit different.
and other things.
But we do them creatively, It's not just
Yeah, it's
here's
taste-
thing, there's
The
thought
tasteful
behind.
nudity.
No, not
Yeah.
tasteful.
Very untasteful.
It,
It's creative, but it's not tasteful what we do.
Okay.
sometimes it is. So one time, this Poke Day we've talked about her, she was in that server as well, and
Oh,
she
yes.
went really far away from us because she didn't want to build a house surrounded. And I like Happy. She didn't want to build a house surrounded by penises.
Right.
And other things.
So, one friend and I took it upon us to build the biggest penis we had made yet. make it gold and make it shiny so that whenever it went dark, you could still see it right above her house, and we made it a spa from the inside, so that was tasteful.
Nice. I thought this month might miss most of the streams, quite busy. That's okay, but at least I know what's happened to you. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Made another version of the cat.
I like
Ah.
him.
Cool. Spectator mode. You're
Yes.
switching all the time makes me think you are building something that needs a lot of tunneling to see where you can go.
Yeah, I'm just kind of exploring this cavern I've seen. Just seeing where it is. Hey Max, how's it going, dude? Good evening. Thanks for an awesome weekend. Not a problem.
I'm gonna take the tour for a bit.
Just got off Minecraft 2 before watching your stream. Nice. Yeah, Minecraft's
Are
a
you
nice easy
close to
game.
the beginning of the tour?
I'm also going to take the tour again so I can.
Can someone tell me if they're at the beginning of the tour and I can teleport to them? Because I'm at the end.
I am at the end, I'm near the hoppies.
Same.
Yeah, I can't tell you where I am.
Are you close to the tour anyway, to a part of it?
I don't know.
Huh.
I am underwater right now.
I'm going to
There's
find
this
you.
big, like a rift in the ground. Did I make that?
I think
But
if
I feel
anyone
like
is-
if... Mhm.
Hello.
Hello. What?
I feel like if I would have done this, it would have been bigger.
Yeah, I say if any riff is going to be manually put in, you would be the person to do it.
But this doesn't look like my style. It's too
Oh.
subtle.
Oh my, where are we?
I don't know. That's why I keep going to spectator mode to try and get my bearings.
I'm going to teleport to Jeffrey so I can be out of here again.
Yeah.
I'm a
it's-
Hello Kitty now.
it's a-
Ice Cube. Creator.
definitely have to
really
post
like
the post-event blues. Oh no, Max. I got the post-events dodgy ankle and knee and hip. Pretty much my entire right-hand side. It's not.
Did you fall?
No, just walked miles and miles. It feels like.
It happened.
Yeah.
Why
Press
keep it
F3
moving
should be able to
then?
see your coordinates. Ah, yes. I keep forgetting about that.
There's a village here.
Ah, yes.
Did any of you build a village?
Nope.
No.
Okay, then I'm going to let loose villagers. I am normal, I swear.
Yeah. The only thing that's kind of like a village is near Nexus Castle, but nothing like a.
Yeah, there's actually like people living here, and etc.
Oh.
I forgot I made a corn logo. And I'm wearing a corn shirt.
I finished my workshop in Minecraft and create mod today. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've always thought about looking into Minecraft modding, but
Not in this server, I keep it stable like it is.
yes. Need a roof, but machines are in. Nice.
I've tried altering things, it doesn't work.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at the very beginning now, which means
Cool.
there's over that logo.
There seems to be a pirate ship under the water here.
That's not me.
No. There seems to be a few things just like obviously there's a lot of stuff been built since I last looked on the server, but I know not all of it's been
Hello.
manually built.
Yo!
Hey Light, how's it going? Worked out I did 18,000 steps, walked about 12 miles over both decks. Ooh.
Did you like my new Venom shirt, Hagyong?
I did. Very cool.
It's a half-naked dude.
Yes.
Very gay.
Yeah. You're into that
That's
stuff.
okay. I'm not a homophobe.
No. It's okay to be gay.
It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It is June
Yeah,
now.
it is. June is
Yeah,
Pride
but
Month.
that's the problem with my country. We have the Canal Pride in Amsterdam, not in June, so that's why I always
Yeah.
confuses me.
Like
I think we
Pride,
do August.
the Pride parades are always different times from the Pride month.
Yeah, and I think we planned our Pride Parade during the time that we legalized gay marriage in our country.
Ah, that makes sense.
We
I
were the
wouldn't
first
know.
country to legalize it.
Yes. I know my father used to pay for the boat.
Oh, nice.
At least business-like, not from our private
Yeah.
money, but his business, they funded some boats.
Yeah.
And back then, now not anymore, but there have been 4 logos since I've lived. But at some point, the logo was say pink square, but with cut off edges, so it had 6 sides, but 2 very small ones, 4 big ones. So their house style was also pink. So all their pens and their umbrellas and agendas, whatever, they were
Yeah.
all pink. So the gays, they would always ask can we borrow your shit for the Pride Day? If it rains, can we have your umbrellas and shit? And they were always fine with it because you're supporting something that's good. Plus, a lot of people see your logo then.
Oh, yeah.
So they always had some things with the gay pride. I think now it's just Pride, but back then it was called Gay Pride, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only for the gay people, I guess. Well, technically it was for everyone, but
Yeah, I know they've expanded it sort of.
more inclusive. Which honestly, but then we get in a long debate, for me is a double-edged sword. That in one way I understand, and with a lot of support together, but in my eyes, I must say, as a cis heterosexual person, that it's not completely my place. But I always think at some point you lump too much together. While in my eyes, the troubles transgender goes through
Yeah.
are not always the same as those of a gay person.
Yeah.
So it needs to be tackled individually, and at some point it just becomes LGBT people, which in my opinion is not the complete
Yeah.
thing.
I suppose everybody under that umbrella has different fights, and
I mean, there exist people when we talk about discrimination that are homophobic and not transphobic, or transphobic and not homophobic, so it's not always.
yeah, I find that
Thing.
kind of weird. It's okay, you're judging somebody despite knowing how much your minority is judged.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, when it's all, I understand there's also some ally instinct that helps to help each other, but sometimes I find it too much heaped on one big hill, while I think it's still different type of, even sexual preference and gender.
Cool.
How do you
Thanks,
say,
Bob. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this one.
what you define yourself as are not the same thing to
Yeah.
me. So sometimes people lump them too much together while it's different issues.
Yes.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I think there's too many flags.
Mhm.
I just do not understand what they mean anymore. Some of them.
Yeah, there's I remember going to I think it's the last event I went to was a couple of years ago, and there's a little book that you could flick through to find the most relevant flag from this place that was selling flags.
As you can see.
And so just going through it, okay, I didn't realize that particular subgroup had a flag, or this group had a flag.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, like I understand this, like the flags they also help a little bit in what I said. There's too many on one side, but when you got like a trans-only flag, then it's like that's better, you know. It represents one type of people, one type of problem they endure.
Yeah.
But then I was also had a little booklet with other flags, but it was not in the store, but in my art academy, and they had one for gay men that liked hairy men, and I'm like, that's not the
Ah,
orientation of something you need to have
yeah, it's the bears.
a different thing. That yeah, the bears.
Hmm.
I'm like, that's that's a preference, you know.
You off now,
It kind of like
Pot? Have a good night. See you again soon.
I think it kind of dilutes the real issues that exist in the world still when you
Yeah.
make such small subgroups their own thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of homophobia, of course, but you cannot tell me there's a very specific homophobia only to men that like hairy men.
Yes.
No,
By
they
the
don't.
way, the Dutch Pride Parade has been built around something called the Gay Games, and that
Okay.
was in 1998 was the first gay games in Amsterdam, and that was where gay athletes could come and do athlete things. And
Oh,
then to celebrate all that, there was a boat parade through Amsterdam, and then it became a thing.
Cool.
Celebrate gay people.
nice. I know I am. You're also Supot.
Yeah.
But speaking of this topic, I'm literally gliding past the pride flag now.
Nice.
So I think I made that one. Did I? I think I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, oh. Card stopped for a second.
Uh,
I've never been to a pride thing ever. It's too busy.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's It's the ones I've been to is just lots of people. The biggest one I went to was Birmingham. They closed a lot of the streets. Yeah, kind of think similar idea to probably King's Day, that like the parties on the street kind of thing. And
Yeah.
all the bars and the clubs are open selling alcohol. And yeah, people just kind of dancing and partying in the streets. But then they changed it when there's a piece of land open in the middle of the city. I think something must have was there and they knocked it down. So they've actually turned it into like a festival ground for the past few years.
Ah.
So they put a stage up and they've had some big singers come along and it just turned into a big music festival rather than like a street party. But now that piece of land has been bought by a developer. It's going to probably go back to having a street party.
I won't tell.
Yeah.
Go away. I hate it when I run into a stray card. What is this? Why not? Oh, there's no. Huh. No one else here. What happened?
Oh.
Oh well. No, I don't think I ever go to something like that in my life.
Hmm.
I went to the supermarket today because mostly that's Lisa's thing. Horrible. Well, people.
Yeah. Well, I can deal with supermarkets if I have a list of things that I need to get, and it's just me, and I know where the things are. I just basically go from point to point to point, get a thing,
Yeah.
straight to tills. If I'm having
I
to
don't
shop
like
with other
looking.
people, then those people will want to do something differently, and yeah, it just becomes too noisy. Too many people.
Yeah, I basically know where everything is in the supermarket, so for me it's easy, you know.
Yeah.
And I always bring like my beats,
Yes.
so I don't have to hear shit around me because it does get too crowded. Or when there's lots of old people, then they need to yell really loud because they're all deaf.
Yes.
And the same goes, of course, with children because they have to do everything while yelling. And
Oh, yeah.
I hate that, so I always bring like music with me.
There's
Yeah.
still some humans in the server.
Hmm?
There's still humans in the server. Should we just keep them or should I blow them up?
No, I keep them. They're funny. We don't blow up creations here.
I went to the supermarket. I think it was last week, and because it was half term for the kids from school, they were at home for a week. So all the parents going shopping were taking their kids around.
I don't leave them
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, there was one parent with their two children, and you could hear them like 3 aisles away.
Oh yeah, I
and
hate those.
just screeching and just they were talking as if their parent was the other side of the store, and I could hear them getting closer and closer. So I was trying to shop quicker and quicker, as I could hear them sort of like 3 aisles away, then 2 aisles away, then 1 aisle away. So yeah, I was basically running
Sometimes-
around that store, keeping away from children.
Sometimes I feel like those kind of people are following me. Then suddenly, then I just go into one path that has little or aisle that has no one,
Yeah.
and then I'm there just catching my breath, just, you know. And then suddenly they are there too.
And yesterday, by the way, there came someone to bring me food, and my address was on the receipt and everything. But I haven't ordered things. I could have taken it easily.
Yeah.
I decided to be honest. I said, I think the person put the wrong address.
Yeah.
I could have had some free fries and burgers.
Yeah, but then somebody else is missing their fries and burgers.
Yeah. Doesn't feel right, so I
We
decided.
also already had pizza, so
Besides that. I'm pretty sure that exists people that would have kept it.
Oh yes.
oh yes.
We Nix has ordered food for us before. Like I don't tend to order food, so I like cooking too much. But so Nix will order food sometimes, and yeah, it hasn't turned up. And you go, well, it's been delivered. And you go, it is not. And you just know somebody is taking the food.
Yeah.
And especially if you're ordering food because either you can't cook or you don't have the ingredients to cook or not the energy to cook. So you kind of then have to wait for more food.
And some food can't be cooked at home, I think. Like some specific Chinese dishes or spare ribs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain things that it's just not that
You
easy
need
to cook.
special equipment for those, or equipment. That's the right word.
Yeah.
So we ordered that, and we order fries every Sunday because we do not have like air fryer or frying pan, and we don't want one.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And then I order Pokeball because I like the Pokeballs. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine it being very easy to try and make your own Pokeball. I know that's what
Oh, we
people
do.
do, but
Oh, we do that too. I just
Yeah.
really like Pokeballs.
yeah.
But yeah, I also like ordering in because they have the fried shrimp,
Ah, yeah.
and
Tim-
we don't do that at home.
The Pokeballs we eat are best. I looked up the original Pokeballs at some point, and I'd say it's quite boring. Like the real original Pokeballs are just raw fish, like
Oh.
freshly caught raw fish. Just like, fish them and then kill them and then put the meat in a bowl, and then put raw nuts, nothing else.
Right.
Bit boring. That's how they would eat it on the beaches back then.
Ah.
We made a lot of things. I'm still on the tour.
Be right back.
Okay.
Okay, moet ik helpen?
Nee, hoeft niet.
I can't remember why I ever made the Belgian flag. You know, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I did.
I noticed you have one of your anime girls that's not been quite finished yet.
Yes.
That's the one that was quite big.
Have you seen the size of that thing? I gave up at some point.
Yeah, you can see from the track. You can only really see from the shoe up to just past the skirt.
Yeah, it's insane. Maybe at some point, not today.
Yeah, like the detail is amazing. Like the amount of detail that you put there, but yeah,
I'm also afraid that at some point, like when I'm up to her nose, then it's the edge of where you're allowed to build. So I'm also afraid to build towards that. I don't know, actually. I literally don't know.
yeah,
So as long as I don't know, the better, you know. Then I can just say it's not finished yet.
yes,
But if it has failed, then I'll be sad.
yeah. I'm just flying above it now. Like I've gone so high I can't see it anymore. So
And you can fly way higher than you're allowed to build.
Ah, okay.
You're only allowed to build like 265 from the ground, I think.
Right, so
I found out in my other server.
yes.
Telekalo van de Naruto things. And even the Rambo and John McClane are very big.
Yeah. You've done some very impressive sort of, builds.
Thank you. The Cradle of Field logo is one of the more difficult ones.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the band logos are very they're cool designs, but they're not too easy to do in blocks.
Nope. So you gotta get them big so you at least see some details. I can't remember, did I make the flag of Indonesia or Poland there? Oh. I never know. One's red, white, the other's white, red.
Yeah. Ah, so I found the height limit, 319.
219.
Yes. So you might, depending how big this anime girl's head is, you might So you have to do
Well,
it.
one day we'll find out.
Yeah,
Today is not that
not
day.
today.
And pistol I made. I'm Bill Saber. I'm now at Bill Saber.
Uh,
And Easy E should be around here as well. Slipknot. I think I met Slipknot twice. Yes. Big S and full logo.
yeah.
Oh, and my world map, which was horrible to make.
Yeah. Again, very cool, but yeah, it's just so much time.
Wobbles. Also horrible.
Mm.
Mario. I didn't even get like a pixel art map for this one. I just copied the Lego blocks on the Lego build.
Nice.
Whenever there was a block, I put it.
Yeah, that works.
Let me see if you already made. Fuck off. I keep getting. Oh, I made you. Yeah.
What?
Your logo.
That's cool.
Oh, another Umin. We got 3.
Yeah, you made quite a few.
Not 3. I'm looking at the portrait of Queen Elizabeth, by the way. In my hand.
Right.
My uncle from India, he once gave Cannibal Corpse. Oh yeah, and the Sweet Tooth.
Welcome back, right?
I'm back.
When I passed high school, he for some reason gave me a silver Canadian dollar. Which I don't know if it's worth anything.
Oh,
But it has Elizabeth on it. Oh yeah, we also made the Electric Wizard logo.
Hmm.
That took a lot of work. It happened. I hope you're better now.
I hope you're better, Light.
Wonder if it's worth something. Maybe I could sell it. I don't really care about it.
yeah,
But
there's
it's
usually collectors out there. Well, my father collected some coins he hasn't collected for a long time. Any kind of special coin, he would collect.
cool.
He's got quite a few old European coins before the euro.
Nice. Maybe some guldens as well.
Yeah, I should have to ask him.
I'm just about old enough to remember paying with guldens. I don't think Lisa is.
No, Euro got, what was it? Thingy in like 2002.
Right.
So I don't remember Guldens. I did live when Guldens was still active, but I do not remember.
The only European country I went to when I was younger was France. So I remember the franc,
Yes.
but I never saw any other currencies.
The Germans had mark
Yes.
and pesos in Spain. I think the Belgians also had franc.
Yeah.
I think the French franc was worth more.
All right. That would make sense.
Nee, the Aussie I made. Turtle. Picked. Eddie. What's the plot of the alien?
Oh yeah, he's cool.
Oh yeah, I made a bunch of dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs.
Typo.
Lisa, the only thing I've asked you before is your favourite dinosaur the T-Rex, or does it
It's
just...
funny that you ask. It's actually, I think Carnotaurus. I don't know how to pronounce, but I can send a picture.
Okay.
It's like T-Rex, but it was smarter and it was even more dangerous.
Uh-huh.
T-Rex was a long time favorite and still is. Like, it's my second favorite.
Right.
But this is my number one.
Yeah, I made machines as well.
Ah,
It's been a while, I forget things.
yeah.
I
This,
remember most of the big logos.
how it's written, I think.
That's a cool looking dinosaur. I can see, yeah, very, very similar to the T-Rex, but it's almost got like bunny ears.
Yeah, it feels like T-Rex advanced or something, you know?
Yeah.
I like the long necks.
Yes. Yeah,
My
they're one of my
First
favorites.
option is Triceratops with the
I also
tree.
like those.
Yeah, I'd probably say that Carnotaurus.
Yeah, I think it's Carnotaurus. In Dutch it's just Carnotaurus. Oh.
Right. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Oh, I love it. And I also love basically every water dinosaur.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Or do you not have a favorite?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of like the Triceratops.
Oh,
I like,
yeah.
Cause I like that kind of the crest and the horns.
That one was the only dinosaur that could just, on its own, take a T-Rex.
Ah,
I also made Bowset.
No, there was another one that was also plant eater. It had lots of spiky things and then also a spiky tail. I do not know its
sounds
English name.
Stegosaurus.
Yes,
Yeah, like big
that one could
spines.
also take T-Rexes because of the spikes. T-Rexes couldn't properly bite.
Yes. Yeah, I always liked the dinosaurs you always saw when I was younger was the T-Rex, the Stegosaurus, the Triceratops.
You made
Yeah.
a fat rat, didn't you?
Yes.
Nice. That's all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I know
Uh,
Psyduck, that's it.
Was it Brontosaurus? Was the long neck?
Mm.
Yes. And
Ghastly.
that one has is named Brachiosaurus.
Yes.
That's right, pronouncing that.
Bone Dino, Purple Cat, Fire Mouse. Just
Yeah. All the descriptions.
Circle Fox.
Yeah, 5 pig.
Yes. A pig, I thought it was a mouse.
Yeah, it's kind of mouse-like. Like, Pokemon got big with an electric mouse, and they just gone, well, okay, let's just make everything mouse-like.
I was a Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh enjoyer. I was not into Pokemon at all.
It's fair.
System of a Down. So we're back home. Or back at Nix's home. So I have not built anything in this area, which is fine.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Because Max and I went to a big tabletop gaming convention over the weekend.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and Digimon and Pokemon and So basically, all the card games linked to animes. They even had a One Piece card game,
Yeah, there's also Dragon Ball.
but I didn't see any Dragon Ball cards.
Well, there exists a Dragon Ball game. It was played a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
in anime story game. Vanguard, you also have.
Oh. Yeah, maybe the maybe the fandoms just aren't as big in the UK. But the strange one that's they had a lot of space for was Disney Locana.
Oh yes, I know that one as well.
Yeah, they had like a lot of space for that. I don't know what that game's like. I know generally most of the anime-based card games are like, but I'm assuming it probably plays the same way. You have cards, different stats, and
Big Sauce you also have.
there's a
got
lot of
some-
Warhammer and
Yeah.
table battle stuff. Just
I
cool.
like one.
Yeah.
That's the only time we considered going to the Gay Pride or the Pride is when it was our anniversary,
Right.
which also happened to be the anniversary of the Amsterdam Games Workshop store.
Oh,
And if you would go, you would get a free bag and a poster or something.
nice.
And it was Pride Day, so it was like it's a big party, so let's celebrate the anniversary at the big party and go to the party of the store. Like it's a lot of parties all together.
Yeah.
But we ended up not doing it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Too much.
yeah. It all sounds fun, but when it comes to it, you go, maybe not today.
Too many people.
Yeah. No, it's very interesting to see all this kind of stuff. Like, there's a lot of stalls like just dedicated to making the landscapes for the battles.
Oh yes.
So like, if you want to like have buildings, or you want to like have like an authentic rocky or grass or sand, or just you can just build a very authentic battle arena.
Yes. I also did diorama, so I like doing that for the Warhammer as well. But everything's in the attic now.
Ah,
Lisa had a mixed elf because they made changes in the rules for fantasy battle. That
okay,
back when I started, you could only pick one race,
right, yeah,
and that's kind of how I, yeah, what I'm used to. And later on, they split all the races together. That doesn't make sense. They
Mm.
put all the races together
yeah.
and split them in 3 sub factions: bad, evil, good, and neutral. And
Okay,
you can mix any of these. So you can mix any evil ones and any neutral ones, but no evil and neutral ones. You know.
yeah,
And so she has a dark elf, lizard man combined army. I used to have a dark elf army. I just donated those.
right,
Because the fun thing is that the lizard men are all lizards and dinosaurs, but the dark elves they ride dinosaurs. So it has a very nice overall look to mix those two.
yeah,
And I just got that army,
nice.
which mostly could be mixed with. The only thing I think I could mix somewhere that looks a bit nice would be if I did like Nurgle Chaos. So the gross chaos, because the reds they got like plague things, a lot of like poison. Like I loved my plague. Like within the red, you also had like different religions, and then especially that like worship the plague.
Right.
Without like rotting and shit, and that was my fave. Like it's half like zombie red human hybrid.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. That's my main army. So normal that.
Hmm.
I also own some 40k because I like it, but I never played that.
Yeah, I strangely ended up with one 40k Space Marine.
Oh.
Because my great aunt saw somebody selling random kind of miniatures at a boot stall, and just decided that these might be cool for children. And just bought me some random different things, different miniature models. So I had one Space Marine and an Orc, and like a frog person thing. So basically,
Sounds like Lizard.
yeah, basically one from each race.
Nice.
So I didn't really know what they were. I thought, okay, these are cool little things. Maybe I can make my own game. I don't know why they all look different. And I had them on the shelf for a while before I realised they're actually Warhammer.
Yeah, Games Workshop also bought the rights to Lord of the Rings design, so you can also play Lord of the Rings within the Warhammer like rules. You can buy like Gondor armies and shit. I never did.
Yeah.
It just got Games Workshop, Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, I think.
Okay.
Is this doable or am I gonna torture myself again? No, this is not. Not.
Yeah, you have to think. Is this gonna be another anime girl?
Yeah, but the one I looked at was way too big again. I will. Is this doable? I'm probably gonna hate myself, but for now I think it's doable.
Okay.
Good luck.
This is gonna suck.
If it works and it looks cool, it'll be worth it.
I don't know. This looks difficult. This might be a multiple session build. Or not. Only problem is I at least see 4 types of red. That might be a problem. Minecraft isn't that great with shades.
No.
I need a really, really dark red. Let's just do it. I go with black. Like her skin. She's very, very pale. So some white. Yeah. I'll be doing dog walk alone today.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Have you been building something already? Or?
Yeah, I've started to build something.
Cool.
So let's go for the logo.
Oh, bad logo.
Say again, sorry?
What kind of logo?
Card logo
Card.
for a card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh or
Not Yu-Gi-Oh, no.
Magic?
Yes.
Okay. I've only played Magic with friends decks. I've never owned any.
Okay. Yeah, my friend Max gave me a couple of packs from his old collection. So I thought, okay, let's do this logo. And
I never.
my brother's played quite a few times with his own cards, so he's gonna have a look at what I have and tell me what I can do.
I never disliked it, but it never was for me. It wasn't weeby enough, I guess.
Yeah, I can understand. I know they've done a lot of crossovers now. Like there's like a Final Fantasy crossover with Magic.
Cool.
I know they did a Assassin's Creed crossover and Ninja Turtles crossover.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it does serve to kind of draw different fandoms into playing the game. Because now you can play with characters you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll see how I get on. I'll play a game or two with them, but I won't start collecting the cards.
You got a cheddar, by the way.
Hey, Perfect Dev! How's it going? Did you see that I was distracted? Minecraft today? Yeah, doing a chilled stream today. We used to do a lot of Minecraft.
Speaking of Minecraft, how is next?
Pretty good. I did say to Nix that we're playing Minecraft. If you wanted to jump on, and said that yeah, they'll have a look and let me know.
Well,
So yeah,
server code is the same if they want to.
yeah.
Haven't changed a thing.
So they made a new Discord account, and so you have to kind of verify your email account with your Discord account, and that's not behaving well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Not done yet. So what are you looking forward to most at download?
Honestly, I have to say, kind of just hanging with the people I've not seen properly for months. Just being in the campsite, hanging with people would be pretty cool. But once we go off and see the bands, we kind of split up and do our own thing anyway. So I'll be.
Oh, which band? I mean, which band are you most happy they're coming?
I'm quite looking forward to seeing how Linkin Park is live now they have a new singer. Like I've seen videos, but it's different than.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos and she's good,
Yeah.
but just how good she really is, and also videos can be edited.
Yes, like I've heard people like comments and stuff say, yeah, it's good live, but I want to be able to experience that.
Yeah.
What are you building today? I'm building a logo for Magic the Gathering. So I've been given some cards. And it's kind of one of the first things I looked at when I tried to think of something to make.
Oops.
But yeah, so Limp Bizkit is the other, because Linkin Park are headlining, Limp Bizkit are headlining, and I saw them last year, and they were okay. Like, there's a few songs that are very enjoyable. But yeah, they're getting old now.
Yeah, it's just for building stuff.
Yeah. Pretty
Maybe
much
not the-
purely a creative server.
Unless Nick joins.
Yeah, Nick's likes to spice it up by being creative but in survival. All these ones here I've made.
Spinning blade. Aha. Yep. Horrible. I hope it heals fast.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. Yeah, the one I'm most proud of is the Tepic. I think that's the
Yes,
biggest piece of art I've done. Yeah, I've done 3D things bigger, but as far as a single picture.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I've done things like the TARDIS and the Dalek. Massive.
The nobles for the viewers can join.
Yeah, so it's a private server. And I might even guarantee everything's gonna be safe.
Also, if today we were 3 people, but let's say Nick joins and Light joins, then it's at its limit of what I can host.
Yeah, it's only a free server. I think there's two there.
If you say one, you go just to one person and one.
Yeah, it becomes hard to kind of manage. I know one of my streamer friends ended up trying to manage. Like they didn't host an actual server. I think they just joined on Xbox. But even that was kind of hard to manage. But the server was only active when she was online.
Yeah, this you can join whenever you want.
Yeah, that's a good thing about this. We can just hop on and do a bit of work. It was a shame because you start building stuff and then you didn't stream Minecraft for a while, so that's it. So couldn't go back on play anymore.
Yeah, that sucks.
The annoying thing is I only sort of just started joining the Minecraft streams. I think I joined like 2 streams and then she stopped doing Minecraft. I was like, okay.
Happens.
Yeah, I don't hold that against her. She's very much like me, like sort of just fancies playing different things. But she was mainly doing Minecraft for all the subscribers on Twitch.
Again, maybe I could. There's one person I allowed in who has the codes but never did so far. That's called as fuck.
Okay.
He never joined yet, maybe at some point.
Hmm.
But that's someone I talk to on a daily basis off stream. So
Yeah, if you know, kind of know somebody outside of streaming.
but I think even if you would, and I know you wouldn't, and I know Light wouldn't, but let's say any of you would leak the code, then I would still need to approve the people.
Yeah, you still need to give
Okay.
them rights.
No. So it's safe anyway.
Yeah, you got it set up pretty well. Right. Wasn't paying
What
attention.
about?
I completely missed a whole chunk.
For the amount.
So say Gochod instead.
And God hoor.
Gothor.
Hoor.
Ho.
Hoor.
Ho.
Hoor. Think of cookie. You know that middle part? Ooh.
Oh, ooh. Yeah.
Hoor.
Ooh.
Like what you said sounded like the English word for it, but we were speaking Dutch. It's hoor, not whore. Hoor.
Ooh.
Hoor. Like in cook.
So,
Panna
ooh.
cook. Cook or poop. The Dutch word for candy is snoep. Yeah, who? Just make an owl noise like who, and then add an R.
Okay, so ooh.
Yes, your R
Yeah.
sounded like mine, by the way. Do you have the same tongue problem?
Probably.
I'm not joking. Like, can you roll your R's?
No.
We're the same.
No.
I never knew.
Yeah, I can't speak either.
Yes,
I
I
can
think-
do slightly better, but I'm not good at rolling R's compared to other Dutch people. I can do rrr.
Yeah, I can't do that. Is this
Yes, this is not German.
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't remember the hosting.
It's in the name of what you typed in to get in.
Oh. Well, I don't
Yeah.
type anything to get in anymore. I just see it in my previous servers.
This is true, Light. Yes, this is true, but I need to switch it because my server with my friend, it's in a different cassette version because he wants to only he hates anything past 1.18 because difference of how the mechanics with the redstone. He really likes to like build, like make things move, and I
Yeah.
don't care. That's fine, as long as I can make pixel art. Like I just make normal forest of penises, and he makes one that ejaculates.
Right.
Really?
Impressive.
Yeah, he can. Have I ever told you of the one? He made it so that if you give it its release, its ejaculation, like it squirts water because there's no other things in the game. Eh?
Right, yeah.
He tried to get milk, but it didn't work.
Ah. Yeah,
And
the
if
extra
you-
mile.
But if you take it from the, and it was enormous. Like think of your Dalek, but sideways, because penis.
Right. Yes.
It would ejaculate, and then if you would press a button, it would stop. But then its balls will turn blue.
That's kind of impressive. As a
Yeah, he was.
yeah,
He was good at what he did.
yeah.
But that one he didn't recreate because after his PC died yet. So
That
Ah.
one was really hard to make.
yeah, we gotta have like screen recordings of it somewhere because he was very proud of it, and I loved showing it to people as well.
Yeah.
Just somewhere, but we really talking. What should it be like 2020 here? So I gotta dig
Ah.
deep.
Yeah. Yeah, that is impressive stuff. So, even if it's in a like a crude kind of form, it is still impressive to achieve that.
No, he's a very creative man. He doesn't draw or anything, but he likes to build. He has,
Yeah.
I can send it to you. He has a Instagram now. He just started it for woodwork,
All right.
and he just takes like little like branches, like not even like planks. He really gets it from the core, and like then he works it, and he made a literally from scratch from trees.
Okay.
He made a working crossbow.
Oh wow.
It's really cool to see, and he does like these baroque designs on it as well. It looks really pretty. Maybe I can find it now.
Oh, nice.
The translation of his Instagram account should be
Did not type
Good.
that. That's one.
Plop. Something
Yeah.
like
Your talent wasted on some freaky stuff. Yeah, it's give you. You're artistically talented, and your creative juices, so to speak, go down that route.
yeah. This is him. This is his girlfriend as well. She's modeling with the weapon. I'll send it to you. You can see.
Okay.
Very fun. But if you scroll a bit, you see how he built it, literally from scratch, right? And all the things he builds. He just started the account, so it's quite small. But I think it could grow because he makes pretty
Ooh.
things.
Yeah, that is a very cool looking crossbow, especially if you actually sources and like shapes the wood from scratch.
Yeah, and everything like trigger and shit, he all made it. Like the inside mechanics.
Oh, yeah! Wow. Yeah, I'll have to show that to Nix. Nix loves working with materials. Like pretty much any material, you can just give Nix something. In.
What was that?
There was Instagram video, but I forgot to mute.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird scream from somewhere.
No, I opened Instagram because I saw someone followed me, and then
Oh.
so I want to know, is this AI? And it is, but it made noise.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are just very talented. Just give them something and they will make something out of it. I
He's
do know
also
generally
very
from-
good.
Sorry?
No,
Oh.
you go.
I was going to say, since the dawn of time, giving people the means to either draw or mold or create something, and it's usually a penis will be made at some point.
Oh, he also makes those. Not only in Minecraft.
No. And so now they found like sort of stuff from the ancient kind of sculptures and drawings, and it's something that people have been doing for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
I just find it amusing that something that you draw when you're a small child thinking it's funny, it's actually a cultural, historical pastime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he likes it. I like it too. He's also a very good IT guy.
Okay.
With code and shit, you know.
Ah, so he's creative even on the code side.
Yeah, he does hate it though. He hates having to work with computers. He let it not, but he has for a long while.
Right. I suppose if he's just unfortunately good at doing it, then it just becomes a thing he ends up doing.
Yeah, he quit it and now he's a mailman.
Oh.
He hated it. And as a hobby he does what you saw.
Yeah.
I think he told me his dream would be to be like a forester. Like,
Oh, right.
I don't know how that's going for him now. Like trying
Yeah.
to get in of something like that.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from working with computers.
Mm. But I've told you before, but he likes to pirate, you know, to sail the high seas of the internet.
Oh, yes.
And nowadays it's less easy to get a pirated game to play in multiplayer. It's not just
Oh,
back in
yes.
the day, just install your Machi and we're playing, you know?
Yeah.
Not like that anymore. And we wanted to play Cossacks 3, a game that was only through Steam. And he wrote code that made the game versions we had think his Raspberry Pi was a Steam server.
Oh. That's good.
So we would connect to his server and we could just play, and the game thought it had a Steam license and was online, and it was literally just two pirated versions
Huh.
playing like it was Hamachi.
Nice.
That
That's
was
very
pretty
cool.
smart.
Yeah.
Mhm. But yeah, that also died with his PC. I think the problem was that he lost his copy of the game, and this very specific one he wrote it for, we have got no clue anymore. And if you
Right.
torrent it now, it's going to be different versions, and the code was also on his PC. Or I think the Raspberry died as well. I think he
Oh.
had like this. This was really weird. It was like this week where my computer died, his died, his Raspberry died, and another friend's computer died. I think it was Umid back then. Like there was something in the air, like all around me
Yeah.
dying computers.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was like last year when my laptop died. My work laptop.
Yeah, that was weird as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was back then that his died as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we lost a lot of fun things we did together, including the Minecraft and the Cossack server that thought it was legal, but it wasn't.
Ah.
Oh yeah, tell me, like, sorry, I was counting blocks. I guess. European dollars. What? That's gonna become a thing? I don't want American things in my country.
Okay.
Nah, we got enough American things. Most of our brands are American.
Yeah, this is true.
We got
The
McDonald's.
US government, oh no, not the US government, a random US company tried to buy our government app
Website.
that people use to like log into official sites, etc.
Oh, okay.
And they are offended and think it's dangerous that we did not allow them to buy our sensitive data.
Hmm.
And they do not see like the irony in it that it isn't our problem that they
Yeah.
don't get to have our sensitive data for doctor's appointments, etc.
Everything's in it, but just our digital government.
Yeah, it is.
An American company
Yeah,
wanted to buy a digital government where my school diplomas are in, and if I'm married or not, and like our whole like identity
Yeah.
is stored by our government on a website, which is just called that's something like digital government.
it's called DigiD, but
What's
it's
the day?
like digital identity.
Okay.
And it's not a commercial thing at all. It's just a tool from our government. And commercial American company wanted to own it.
Yeah. That sounds
Imagine
similar
having
to
pay.
what they want to do in the UK.
America also wanted to own yours.
Yeah, there's an American company that wants to own our hospital information and government information.
But why?
Yeah, big money.
But imagine having to pay to see what kind of diplomas you got, or if you're
That's
married,
true.
or if you want to like change something like your name or whatever. And imagine having to pay to the US to be allowed inside the app.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that really do not want it to happen, and there's some resistance and some fighting, which is pretty good.
It's going
I-
through.
Yeah, they're really trying to push it through. Like, our government wants to do it, but then there's a lot of people against it. But we
Sometimes I hear things about the UK, and I feel like it's the 51 state at this point.
yeah, like, yeah, but we don't understand, like, why are we handing over stuff to America? Like, so a lot of people don't agree with how they're behaving. We don't want to be tied to them, especially when we can't trust their own security, keeping information safe.
Yep.
So yeah, so there's one of our political parties, the Green Party, are very much against sort of linking our data to American companies. So
Good.
their big thing is that, well, if you vote for us, next time we'll guarantee that your data will be kept within the UK. We don't want don't want our data going to a company that services arms dealers.
It's besides that. I don't care if it's arms dealers or a IT or like an amusement park thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that the official thing that's not a commercial thing from a complete different country should be like owned by
By
an
the country
American
itself.
private company.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Like there's no sense in that.
Hey, Michelle, Minecraft, yeah. We're chilling on Minecraft today.
It makes no sense to me.
No, anybody should be able to look at that and go, well, it's you only need one kind of like conflict of interest between the countries, and they've already got a lot of valuable information.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't like the idea of it. And so
Well, the first thing I think, two things I think about, like when it's come to like how much America, in a way, went backwards in time compared to the rights of, for example, transgender people, but
yeah,
also women's rights in general with abortion.
yeah,
But those two things are also medical information if you get an abortion or
oh yeah,
sexual reassignment surgery.
yeah. They
So
would have all of that information.
those things are completely, luckily, legal in my country. So now a transgender woman can go to America with a Dutch passport that just says woman.
Yeah,
If in America, if they know that information, they can use it against you if it's illegal there.
I'm doing good, but I'm going to be exercising for a while, so I'll see you again in a bit. Okay, MHO.
That's a fair I have with this, but it didn't go
Yeah.
through.
Ah.
Our government blocked it.
That's good.
Now the Americans are not happy with it.
No. No, that's kind of the real fear. There's a lot of people campaigning in the UK have similar thoughts of, yeah, like if they want access to all our medical records, and they could start using that to do a similar thing of like knowing which women are pregnant and what's their likelihood of having an abortion, and you say that transgender people finding out, okay, who is transgender? They have a full listing then of everybody.
It's scary.
Yeah. I think the companies are offering our government a lot of money, and unfortunately, many people in the UK government like money.
I mean, it's okay to like money, but then again, a government shouldn't be a business.
No.
Yeah.
I'd say
Government, it's okay to like money, and if your
I like money.
if your party is all about like having much money, then maybe politics isn't for you, but you should start a business because
Start a
people's
company.
data should be protected.
Yes. I know there's a lot of corruption sort of going on with our government as well. Like they don't have a business, but they have friends who have businesses, and they would change things about the government so their friend's business makes a lot of money, and then they just get donations.
Yep. Yeah, I know. We got similar things, honestly. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not as bad with us compared to other countries. I know. I think, at least from what I can see, you don't know what happens behind the scenes even more. But
True.
I feel like I always tell people, like, I don't think my country is perfect, but we're better off than a lot of other ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are far from perfect, but we could have been way worse, you know?
Yes.
This doesn't make sense. No, it does.
Are you making kurumi?
Yes.
Ah, cool. I recognize from the boobs.
That's. I'm working on the boobs now.
I don't know if I told you yet, but I'm very close to signing for a job.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 weeks ago, I had a interview,
Yeah.
and both very positive. And last week there was something else, just keeping it. But at the end of the week, all parties agreed.
Yeah.
Like, how do you call? Is temp agency like for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have
I
templates.
got to the job through like a temp agency,
Right.
and then if they are happy with me, I can go work for the company for real.
Nice.
But last week the temp agency was a bit meh,
Ah,
and I'm not exactly sure on what happened, but my potential employer kept me updated.
okay.
Thank you, Light. So today I contacted my employer, said like, okay, I don't know when I start, but I may have broken my foot, so
Ah.
we might need to put it on hold.
Oh, no, yeah.
And then I found out he used to own Rottweilers as well.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very happy with it. I can't wait to start, but first, my foot.
Yes. No, that's very, yeah. So now you mentioned you were looking to get a job. Yeah, didn't think your foot would limit that.
Yeah, last week I didn't want to say anything yet because the agency was being such a bitch that I felt like it could have gone wrong.
Right, yeah.
But they were so happy with her
Yeah.
that he was like, if I cannot get a deal with a temp company, then we'll just skip those people and you get a direct job.
Oh, wow.
He didn't say that specific because that
Yeah.
would be like making promises,
It
but
was in between lines.
it's very, very implied.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. So you must have made a really good impression to say, yeah, we want you working for us. And
The
yeah,
interview lasted for 1 hour, and of course I was nervous the first 5 minutes, but after that it was just, we really clicked.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
we talked a lot about lots of stuff, but mostly about the company, but also like what kind of people work here and do you fit in, and
Yeah. I find that a lot of companies they focus on, it's not just if you have skills that work with the job, but could you work with the people here?
yeah, I think that's most important for lots of jobs. Of course, if it's like a very, very big company that doesn't give a shit about its employees, then it's just skills. But
Yeah,
McDonald's,
yeah,
yeah, but McDonald's doesn't really care about do you fit.
yeah,
And that's okay. I mean, companies can have standards, and
Sure.
employees can have standards as well.
yeah. It's important when you're looking for a job that you go, well, like, am I the right fit? Is this company the right fit for me? Like, am I going to be happy working here?
I have turned down for almost 20 companies because I did not like them.
Nice. But you know what you'll work well with and how you'll fit.
I shouldn't turn off my mic and then say be right back, but I'll be right back and then I'll turn off my mic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dog walk time indeed, light. And I'm going alone, so I'm going to leave a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I know it's hard when you're looking for a job. You go, well, I don't want to turn down a place because I might not get another opportunity. But it's not good for your health just to take a job. If you can, keep looking.
Yeah, exactly. At first, like when I graduated, I was a bit desperate.
Yeah,
So I even applied to jobs where I was like, salary is good, but this company is not a fit for me.
yeah,
But then I got paid by XGN to write, and I was like, okay, as long as I can cover my bills, I do not have to look for a job that just pays. I can look for an actual company that fits my standards and is good for me.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Good that you found yourself in that situation.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky with that, and I think a lot of people would be looking at me weirdly if I said how many jobs I
Yeah.
turned down or
Yeah.
just even ignored. But you know, you can have standards too.
Yes. It's a good thing that you've been able to turn down that many jobs. You think, well, okay, you've effectively had opportunities for those, but you go, no, I'm looking for a company I know I'll be happy with.
Yeah. And right now, the company is called Van Werven. It is big part recycling, but also plastic recycling through Europe and also in UK.
Oh, okay.
And it also you can also like hire people that can work like big operating machines for building stuff.
Right.
So it really does a lot. And around the area, it is one of the biggest companies because they also get like garbage. They have the garbage trucks in most of the surrounding villages,
Right.
so everyone knows them.
Okay. Yeah, so they
Last year, yeah, they turned 60 and they gave a very big party with even like fair attractions.
Oh wow. Yeah, you know a company's doing well when they can start putting out to the community.
Yeah. And it wasn't invite only, that party. Like
Yeah.
people could just walk in and enjoy free food and enjoy the fair rides.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, the cat is too cute in Jeffrey.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, although it's not like I don't know anything about the big machines. I don't know much about recycling, but the company just feels like a fit about how they treat their people,
Yeah.
what I get to do, and I also connect with the people that work there, and that is more important to me than
Yes.
whatever it is the company does. Of course, if they were all like, if I really clicked with them, but I found out they were racist or something, then I would have said no. But
Yeah. So what would be your role in that job?
I will be doing intern communication.
Okay.
So keeping people updated weekly on what's going on and who is where and what we're doing. And then I will work on a magazine for them that is also intern only for yeah, about the whole company, what we've done, what we can do, interviews with people.
Oh, nice. So it kind of, I guess, to use your like journalist skills to and your writing skills.
Yeah. And then also socials, but I do not know how big of a part of socials I will do.
Right.
Because the daughters of the owner are running the socials now, and they are not what I know communication marketing specialists, but they are doing well, so I don't know if they need support or anything.
Yeah. I suspect if they recognise your skills, they might go, at least consult you. Go, okay, well, how can we improve this, or what? We might need help writing a particular kind of piece to push out to socials.
Yeah, and then I'm also going to maybe work on the website, not just ideas, like the whole coding is going to be like the whole coding department, the IT department.
Yeah.
But I can work on visibility and SEO content,
Oh yes.
and I can actually help with what works and what not.
Yeah. Awesome.
Lots of opportunities.
Yeah, that sounds an exciting position.
It does, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, I'm happy for you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to find a job position that sort of you get to do what you enjoy doing and working with people and a company that fits your values.
Yeah, I think that is more important to me than just simply making money. Like, of course, I want to get paid. I would
Yeah.
love to have a bit of money, but I don't mind working for a less great salary in a company where I actually fit in and have a great time than having a really, really good salary but not fitting in.
Yes. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm still working where I am, because there's other companies that are paying more for basically what I'm doing now, with a little bit of extra skill that I don't have. So I know if I were to learn that skill and be able to present that to say, hey, I can do this as well, I could earn a lot more money. But I'd have to know that that company would be a good fit, and I would be happy working there, and I wouldn't be too stressed with the workload. And
Yeah, I mean, there are more important things than like high pay. It's nice, but there are more important things.
yes, no, I am still looking now, because I could easily sort of up my money by 10,000 if I went to some of these jobs, which is quite a bit of money to jump by. But they are asking for extra bits that I don't have, but I feel I could learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, my plan is to learn those things, and then if I see a company that needs that and is a good company, I know I have the option then. But where I am now is good. They do kind of look after people to a degree, but there's some people aren't happy, and I'm generally okay. But
Yeah,
not everyone in the
that's
company
good.
is.
Yeah, you can't please everyone. There will always be people that complain, even in the best company in the world.
Yeah. But everyone's friendly. There's no one really difficult to work with, and the environment is good. So I'm happy at
Yeah.
the moment.
And that's the most important part.
Yeah. Plus, it's
How about-
it's about 10 minutes drive from my house, so
Oh, that's good.
very convenient.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
Mine,
it's close and they're good people.
mine is also like 10 minutes, maybe less.
Yeah.
But I do not have driver's license, and I'm not planning to get one anytime soon. But
Ah,
with public transport, it's 30 minutes, which is also not that much.
no, 30
for me.
minutes. Yeah, I could live with that.
Yeah, and on bicycle, it's also around 30 minutes. So if I ever do feel like it, probably never, but I have the option that if I ever do feel like it, I can get there by bike.
Yes. That's cool. Yeah, I did try to, when my car was in the garage being repaired for, I think it took them a week to actually fix my car.
I think I remember this, yeah.
Yeah, I had to walk walk to work for a week. Might have even been longer. But yeah, there was a lot of problems. Like it was in one place for like 2 days trying to find the problem, and then they said, "Well, we found it, but we can't fix it." So I was able to take it to another place to get it fixed. So yeah, that took a while. I was walking to work,
Right.
and that took me 30 minutes to walk. That normally takes 10 minutes to drive. But it was okay, especially when it wasn't, the weather was okay. But I know I had the option if I ever wanted to walk, or if I bought myself a bike, I could probably get there in 15-20 minutes.
How long have you been working there again?
So this company, like overall, my contract has been going for about 13, 14 years now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like the company I started working for has been merged into other companies.
Right.
But
yeah,
it was the
you told
original
me.
company. Yeah, it's kind of like the original company, because the people that owned the company I worked for then went on to buy and make deals with other companies, and that's just brought all these other ones together. So effectively I was working for like the original before we got so big, and now we've got like, I want to say like 11 companies merged together. But it's yeah, all of the companies we merge with don't really have IT support. So because the original company had IT support, then I am now the other company's IT support.
Oh, cool.
So I get to work with a lot of different businesses, even though only the one of them actually pays me my salary.
Yeah. Of
Um,
course.
but they I think they work it out in the background generally. Like, okay, even though we're all part of one big company, they still like charge each other for like services and stuff and products.
Right.
So they all keep separate finance, but they ultimately, the profit goes to the same people.
Right.
That's probably the only downside, is that, yeah, I could be like, tomorrow I could be doing something to help one company, and then on Wednesday I could be doing something to help another company. So it keeps it interesting, but at the same time, like, I can't really focus on one area or another. But certainly interesting. And one of the companies I kind of help are in South Africa. So
Oh, nice.
I get to speak to South African people occasionally and help them out. But
Very
it's not,
international.
yeah. Because I can't exactly go there to help them in person.
Oh, yeah.
So it can be hard to try and fix things over the phone, or if you do like a video call and share the screen.
Oh, yeah.
So that can be difficult at times.
Imagine just having to fly over and someone just forgot to plug in something.
Oh yes.
Does
Yeah.
that happen a lot with you? That someone is sure that there is something wrong and then it's just you forgot to plug this in, or you forgot to.
Not quite as bad as plugging something in, but that has been problems where you kind of turn up and go, they just do a couple of little things and it's working, and just drive back again.
Yeah.
But then some people don't understand what they're looking at or how to explain it, and sometimes sort of they don't understand you, or you don't know what the problem is until you turn up and you look at it and you see the problem straight away.
Right.
Like the one office, their internet went down, and I told them, well, kind of like reboot the router. You just kind of like power off the router and boot it back up, and that should hopefully connect your internet again. But they didn't reboot the router; they reset the router.
Ah.
So it had no login details, no connection information.
Oh yeah.
It was like a brand new router from the box.
Oh no.
So I had to sit there with my phone connected to my laptop to get internet, and then call the provider who was able to connect to my laptop to help me put all the settings back on.
Oh man.
So that's happened 3 times, that exact problem. So I've actually put a piece of tape over the reset button. So next time, just unplug the power, don't touch any buttons.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, when these things, there's a tiny little button, you have to get like a pin to kind of push the button. They still manage to do that, even though it's a tiny button with a pin.
Yeah, it's impressive because you have to put in so much effort to find that tiny button for the pin
Yes.
to push. I mean, I have had to like really force quit stuff too, and then with I think it was with controllers,
Okay.
because the PS4 controller couldn't take Bluetooth on Mac and Bluetooth on PlayStation.
Right, yeah.
And I had so much issues finding that button, you know, because there were holes all over. Which hole was it?
Yes.
And then some people just do it casually and ruin everything, and
Hmm.
I'm like, how?
Yeah. But that's kind of like the worst scenario, really, with that sort of. Yeah, nothing too crazy otherwise. There's been a few kind of like panicky moments where, like, we do actually lose the internet, and there's nothing we can do. It's like somebody may have accidentally cut a cable outside somewhere, or
Right.
yeah, so like it's not our problem. It's like the company who gives us internet. It's like, okay, well, we need internet, and other companies need to connect to our office to transfer data. So yeah, that's kind of a panic. What do you do in that situation? Fortunately, we've survived, and we've just been pushed back like a couple of days' work.
Oh, good.
So it's
Nothing too bad.
nothing too bad. There's like real discussions like, do we just pick up all the data and then drive it to where it needs to be? Do it the old way. But fortunately, we have not had to do that.
Good.
But the interesting thing doing at the moment is doing more kind of web application stuff, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So I did when I did my qualification, I did a module on web applications, and I've not made one since my course. And then they go, well, we need one now. Can you make one? And like, yes. It's been 2 years since I took the course, but I remember some of it. So yeah, I've been making that for probably 2 months.
Oh, nice.
So that's been pretty cool, though. Still trying to get it just about right for people to use, but it's interesting stuff where you just open a web page, log in like you would any other service online, and start interacting with the company. So very happy about that, considering that's the first thing I've made since my qualification.
Right, yeah.
It's certainly new. It's different.
But that keeps the job exciting.
Yeah. I know that I'll never really get kind of bored, really, because the managers will come up with something and go, well, we now have this other bizarre thing that we need.
Right, yeah.
Can you make it?
I love how you just name it bizarre thing.
Yeah. It's just that sort of like, okay, the IT people are quite smart. I think they could probably figure it out and then just yeah, just give us a challenge. But they also know that we can typically do these things. It's not like, well, they don't know what we can do, they just know we can do things. So sometimes it can be questions like, well, surely you can just tap some things on the keys and make it work. And it's
Yes.
not quite that. But
I mean, if you take the job description very literal, it is indeed pressing some keys and clicking some things, but
yeah,
there's a little more to it.
yes.
than just
Especially when it said, well, can you just add an extra data field to this screen? We just want to see this number here. And you go, well, it seems easy to add one data field on the screen. But then if you think, okay, how do you put that on the page? And then how the data links in the background to bring that through, and if there's any calculations that need to happen. Then there's formatting. So okay, this was like 5 columns, now it's 6 columns. How do I format that to fit it properly? And you know, sometimes it's, well, this should only take you 5 minutes. Can you come back to me in like half an hour? You know, this is more like a day. And I suppose a lot of kind of fields have that.
yeah. And I also think a lot of people don't understand how hard working with computers actually can be if you do like Photoshop or video editing or
Oh yeah.
more difficult IT related stuff. And a lot of people think, well, it's just pressing some buttons and then you have magic result, but that's not how things work, and it takes time to get that magic result.
Yes.
The owner of the museum actually thought it worked that way with the VR museum. That she said, can't you just press some buttons and then people can online walk through the museum? And
Right.
and I said just to host like this online game that Jeffrey managed to make like 500 MBs, but before that it was almost 30 gigabytes.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But it was paid by someone who followed like the same or something alike the course that I followed. So we were not game developers.
No.
So I don't blame her for making a game and not having it like fully optimized.
Yeah.
But then again, the owner just thought that I could magically host a game by pressing some buttons on a WordPress site.
Yeah.
People could just walk through the virtual museum and see each other, etc. And
Oh yeah.
it took me and someone else that does know how computers work. He is a 70-year-old man,
Right.
recently retired from like big bank job or something, and
Okay.
got into art. But he and I tried explaining like that's not how it works, and we didn't want to get too technical because then you wouldn't understand. But
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
you're welcome back.
But yeah, it's they're even translating from like you say like the game environment to like the web environment. The two things don't work quite the same way.
Yeah. I can work on a WordPress website and make something really great come out of it, but I cannot host a game on WordPress without paying for WordPress. And still, I think that even if you paid like a lot for WordPress, you still could not host a game.
No.
I did think it.
Daedama.
Hmm?
Daedama.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, we were talking about how some people think that IT or working with computers in like game dev or Photoshop, etc., that just you magically press some keys and you get results.
yeah. I remember that since we talked Daedama and the lady, and like I do not hold it against her. She's 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I don't blame people for not knowing something.
But this was around the time when NFTs were still worth a lot of money.
Right.
And she just, and there were sites where you could create them, host them, buy them, etc.
Yeah.
And this lady did not understand that her randomized website that is now hosted on WordPress by Lisa
Yes.
wasn't able to create NFTs, to create crypto in general.
Right.
So, and she wanted to have her museum be as big as can, and like it. One thing she's smart at, she's really good at, the talent of hers is she knows what trends are coming. She really sees what
Right.
trends are there in the art world,
Yes.
and she can like lift on those, you know.
Yeah.
NFTs was one. She saw the NFTs coming. She followed it right before the very big one got sold by Beeple, it was called. And at the moment, everyone was like, "Whoa, what is this? These NFTs?" Our museum was at this point, the only museum in Europe with an NFT exposition where where artists had made NFTs and made them, you know, showed them in her museum. I was one of those as well.
Yeah.
This is really at the start where then I also came on the news. I think I've
yes.
shown you.
Yes.
Like the national news came to her museum because there was nowhere else to go to learn about this topic besides the internet, of course.
Hey, but before we go to bed, so
So that's smart. But then there comes this age thing that she didn't like. These
Okay.
websites that created the NFTs was
thank you for
basically
popping back in,
creating like
boss.
a crypto-like thing. That as you know, crypto
Good to see you
creating
again.
or mining, etc. It takes a lot of resources.
Yes.
She just didn't get why everyone was minting their NFTs and like having the crypto wallets on different sites than hers, and try to explain her that it's literally not possible.
Yes.
You know, and other things like the boobs are almost done. Like she this whole museum it ran on Linux.
Oh yes.
That's why I had to, and on laptops. Like she's also good with connections. She has a lot of connections in the business world and shit. And she got in contact with the Japanese computer company Fujitsu,
Okay. Yes.
and they had some sympathy for her and were like, "You can get 50
What you built
laptops
today?
from us."
So,
But these laptops, they were
mainly
dog
just
shit.
Magic the Gathering.
But still, it's
got a load of so
50
far.
free laptops, which was
Yeah.
enough to make a museum. Like she had to like show a lot of digital art, a lot of which mostly is MP4s and moving things, or a lot of it is code running on a code to just keep moving.
Yes.
For that, it was okay. Oh, these laptops worked for just playing and file,
Yeah.
but they were not strong, and she just didn't understand. And then I had to like stop her because she was without telling me, she was hosting a digital art creation seminar with me as a teacher,
Right.
which also I wasn't really looking forward to doing. And I told, and she said, we provide the equipment. We got laptops and shit with all. And like, I'm, as you know, I'm not a Linux or open source user at all. So
Yeah.
I own mostly, a lot of times, quite expensive, paid for, licensed equipment.
Yes.
Software, I mean. Which, especially my animation programs, are quite heavy. So I had a stronger computer. And I
Yeah.
tried to explain to her, if I already wanted to do this, and believe me, I don't,
Yeah.
these people were not able to follow me because you got to buy all the licenses I own. Well, it will probably add up to a couple of €100 times
yeah.
50 for your whole classroom with the 50 computers you got from Fujitsu. And
Yeah.
then I won't be able to run them. And she was just like, but can't we just make it happen? Like, no, we cannot magically make this €100 PC a NASA computer. We just cannot. It's not possible. And like, she was 80, so the fact that with these types of things, it's a lot of information that age. That's fine. I don't hold it against her, but sometimes it was a bit frustrating.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I almost once took you to her museum. That was when you were there with Oli, but
Oh yeah.
I decided not to. She actually asked for it. Like, oh, you got friends from abroad? Let me. I want to meet them.
Yeah.
But for one thing, she is, and that's kind of why I like her as well, even though I'm not overly against it. I mean, I accept everyone's preferences and enjoyment. She's very anti-drugs, including soft drugs.
Okay. Yeah.
So having you two stoned out of your minds, that wouldn't be great.
No.
And this mostly stems from that she's been living in the art world for a long while, and she, in the 80s, she was specialized in art in squatter dance,
Okay.
like punk art and shit.
Yeah.
That was her specialty when in the 80s.
Let me go to
And,
sleep for
she
some
did
good
like a thesis on
tomorrow.
that
It's
and
going to
shit.
be a long day. Good night for the
And
second
while
time.
she loved
y'all.
the art, she hated how much drugs
Good
there
night,
was
boss.
in
Thank you for
there.
dropping
Like,
back
and
in. Have a
we
good
love the
rest.
squatter dance. Was also like hardcore junkies, you know. So she kind of is like
Yes.
like no tolerance on all now, since she really saw the 80s crack and heroin junkies, you know.
Yeah, this is drug takers are one category. Let's just take drugs or you don't.
Good night, bot.
Right. Well,
No.
no, she doesn't teach this one category. She's smart enough to see that someone that smokes a joint once in a while is different than a hardcore junkie, but because she has seen it, she does have a no tolerance
Okay. Yeah.
view around her and her companies.
Yeah, which is
It's her.
Kun je zomaar water vullen?
Ja. Boobs are mostly done, as you can see on this thing.
Yeah, mostly done.
oh, very nice. I like the detail in that again. That's
Very detailed boobs. Dankjewel.
Yeah, you like the details.
Yes. Yeah, you managed to do quite well with the shading, considering lack of
Thank you.
colours.
Yep. It's difficult. Shading in the Minecraft.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish Minecraft had just a color wheel and I could just pick it with any, like make blocks myself, and there's mods for that, I'm sure of that. But then again, it
Yeah.
also takes away a bit of the challenge and the fun.
Well, yeah, it's. I know. Generally, sort of what kind of makes art interesting and motivating is that you have to have a limit on how you create something.
Mm.
If you had all the tools, all the materials, and all the means in the world, then sort of, yeah,
It's this thing, it's discussions I've had with people that, and don't get me wrong, I still respect this skill, but I've seen an artist that he drew, of all things, by the way, it was naked ladies,
right.
mostly naked ladies coming out of swimming pools.
Okay.
And he drew it with pencil, and he drew it so extremely well that you would think it's a photograph. You literally, even when you knew it, you wouldn't see its pencil strokes. It's literally a naked lady with coming out of a swimming pool with the sun above her and the water glistening on her skin.
Nice.
Perfect, like
Yeah.
photograph. 100%. He had the skill to make it look like a photograph of a naked lady that's wet.
Yeah.
And then some people find it disrespectful, and I don't mean it disrespectful, but when it's so perfect, you don't see the difference that no one can see your skill. I
Yeah.
would have just taken the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
can
know,
understand.
there's no sense in it anymore. There's nothing new. Like for me, I like abstract art because there's a story in there that some people, everyone can be different, and you gotta find yourself. When it's so extremely perfect, then it's just what it is. There's no story more. It is what you see is what you get, and I don't really like what you see is what you get.
Yeah, it's more of just a replication as opposed to a piece of personal art.
It's a skill test for it, but it wasn't art for me. And then
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh yeah, you're just jealous. You can't do that." I'm like, I mean, if that's how you wanna see it, that's fine. Maybe I'd say I'm in a positive way jealous of his skill. I admit it. Like I see a difference between positive jealousy as in that I would like to own or be able to do that. So I'm impressed jealousy, not that I hate you because you're better than me jealousy.
Yeah.
The last one's very Dutch. I've told you.
Yes.
It's not fun. But so yes, but
yeah, I can understand that. So yeah, if you just kind of say that one for one copying something,
there's no need for it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of time and effort and skill in it, and the end result already exists. Like if I could like perfectly copy the picture you already made, then the skill might be impressive, but what's the difference? It already exists.
Yeah, you've not created anything new at that point.
It reminds me of a certain someone that'd like to hire me for art. I
Nice.
may have told you this story before.
Quite possibly.
He this was the cheapest thing I've ever done. In a way it was, some would call it a scam. I'd say it's not. He got what he wanted.
Yeah.
He sent me a picture of an airplane.
Nice.
I'm not saying names because he's here from time to time. He sent me a picture of an airplane, and he said, I want this airplane as my album cover. He said, I want you to redraw it. I want you to draw this airplane so perfectly that I don't see the difference between the picture I've sent you and the one you will send me back you've drawn. And I was like, okay. You want to not be able to see the difference? I just waited 2 days, told him done, and sent him the same picture back. But why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah, as you say, at that point, if you want a perfect replication,
Like, here it is.
yeah, it's just if you perfectly replicate it, it's not like you kind of circumnavigated any copyright, because at that point it could easily be still sort of
It
seen
wasn't a
illegal.
copyright thing anyway, I think. He just wanted that, and he wanted it to be drawn by me, but the last part I didn't give him.
Yeah.
I mean, other things with him as well. He would pay me for an album cover, and he told me he wanted underground tentacles that weren't seeable. They had to be drawn, and then later on the ground and the soil had to be drawn over
Oh,
them.
okay. Yeah.
He has other underground tentacles. I said yes, and then he was like, nice. Of course I'm not going to do that. Why the fuck would I?
Yeah.
You know, he thinks they're there whenever he looks at it.
My fave still is the insect body.
But then that wasn't funny. That was negative to me.
It wasn't funny for Jeffrey, but it was funny as an outsider.
Yeah.
I've told this one already, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it still
Let's
stays on my
forget that
mind.
now.
Yeah. I know you're saying it's extremely frustrating to kind of deal with that.
He's wearing a red Joker, but since I haven't finished the head above the Joker yet, it kind of looks
It
like
looks
it is
beheaded, yeah.
a beheaded girl.
I once worked for that guy, by the way.
Oh, right.
He liked my drawings, and he asked for something, and I first started like my style, but more realistically.
Okay.
And then he said, "No, I want Wings Club," and I redid it in 15 minutes, and he was so happy.
Yes, so
And
weird.
yeah, the other one was genuinely way better. But hey, if he it's his project, so
Yeah.
That's always a thing with anyone. My father is a hobbyist photographer, and he does it for the dog club as well.
Yes.
And whenever he takes pictures of people's dogs for them, he sent them a whole selection of the day, you know, the really bad ones he deletes.
Yeah.
And every single time, the one they pick to upload or use as the main photograph is the one he likes least. The one with the least. People always pick that one that's...
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose sometimes, yeah, as the more kind of artistic person, you can't always see what people appreciate in what you consider to be the worst one. But then, yeah, you can't really predict what people like.
Yeah, it literally looks like it beheaded girl now. I don't know if you can see my stream.
Yeah. You just need a few splatters coming out, and it's
But it's I'm gonna make her head now.
I suppose
3%
the worst situation would be to do something and someone say, no, I want it changed to be this way, because they think they want it that particular way. Then eventually going back to going, can you just add this or change it this way, and it ends up being exactly how you started. You know what I mean? The way that I actually thought would be best to begin with, you're now saying yes for.
I haven't had that yet, but then again, I don't allow it. If you keep nagging, then you hire the wrong person. You need to find someone that will make what you like.
Yes. Yeah, I've had that with coding stuff for work. Is that I'll come up with an idea, put it out, they go, no, I was thinking more this, and I've changed it to how they want. And then change it a bit more, change it a bit more. and then they come up with a suggestion that was literally the first thing I gave them.
Now it's their idea.
Yeah. You go, well, I've just spent all this time changing it, and it's now worse than it was to begin with, but still have the same result.
Yeah. As humans.
Yeah. I've learned to kind of purposely do half a job these days now. It's like, okay, this is like halfway to what you told me you wanted. And then sort of kind of gauge if I'm
That's
still
smart.
heading the right direction.
Within the graphic, and that's actually been told to me by someone me and Light like less now compared to back in the day.
Right.
A vocalist, he's a graphic designer himself. He told me that he doesn't do that anymore because he's been scammed.
Right.
What he has done, that he found people that would he would normally he just make the sketch, send it to them, and when they say it's nice, they pay, and then he finishes it.
Right.
But he sent them sketches, his fault, not smart, that were basically only had to be filled in, be
Right.
colored.
Yeah.
So people would tell him, no, we don't like this. And then just fill in the sketch themselves and add the full logo
Right.
for free. He doesn't do half what he did, but he doesn't do anything anymore at the moment.
Oh.
He only tries to make what you non-Dutch people would call gabber.
Okay. Yes.
He had a, I would say, quite well going graphic design business, I guess, not officially or something, just you could
It
call
was
it a
quite alright, yeah. Mental cruelty, I hired him once.
No, but I mean business. I don't know if he was registered as a business.
Oh, yeah.
That part I mean. But for someone that's not a registered business, he was doing quite well. And he was singing in a death metal band with great musicians, namely Light and me. And all of it, he just quit it all to become a gabber. Creator slash DJ and cooking furniture. He's not here. That's nice. I don't know if Light's still listening or accusing me. I always had this feeling with him that he did most things with an end goal of making a bang with it, and that's difficult.
Yes.
It's very hard to do. And well, I played in a death metal band because I like to play death metal. And I would suggest the same for Light, I guess. Light is allowed to correct me if I'm wrong. I always had the feeling he hoped it would become a cash cow
Right.
and not a real passion behind that, especially how he treated a lot of things. No, I like the lighter color. Because he would always start a lot of projects and ask for investments, and
Right.
it's hard to explain, but a certain vibe I had with it that I was like, I think you just like you're throwing a lot of lines and one of them eventually will catch the fish, you know?
Yes.
I remember Chainsaw Bridge Slope. But that's okay, but I'm more thinking about like, okay, the whole metal thing where maybe didn't go fast enough, so then he started to rap for a while. And the rap only got 100 views on YouTube and then he removed it. And I feel like this whole gabber shit is basically the same thing. like, okay, I create this, have it make me money, which isn't a bad thing per se, but especially with creative work like being a musician or producer, it's hard. It's way harder compared to, let's say, what Lisa is doing now with the job. Once that's rolling, then you know for certain what amount of money we'll be getting in next Friday.
Yes.
And when you, for example, his thing with his graphic design, sometimes he had some nice jobs and sometimes he didn't, and I had the same. And with him, I always felt like he would really easily jump on a new thing, be it his death metal band, be it his creating his art, being a rapper and now being a producer. And he's just not really trying to find his passion, but trying to find this one thing he can do to like get money.
Yes.
Simply that.
Yeah, sort of moving on to the next kind of money making sort of.
Yeah, but
options.
none of them really work so far enough. And that's what I say, like, then he just abandons it. Like, especially within the this kind of anything that's creative, you gotta build traction. Like, I see it with my current projects as well. Like, at this point, you don't see it on my whatever, especially with Twitch. I saw it. I had way more viewers back in the day. Then I stopped. They're gone, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Simply because I never intended this to be my main income, because I never had the how you say, trust in myself I could.
Right.
Still don't. I think not many can. With streaming, I mean.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Oh yes.
But then he had something going that was okay, namely his logo making and artwork. And that's gone now. He just abandoned it for the new thing, and I don't think that's smart,
No.
I'd say. But it's his life. I don't talk to him anymore at all. Literally nothing. And I'm very
It's a
okay.
shame, so he wasn't able to kind of just do something for the passion and
Yeah,
keep
I
up
also
with it.
want. His streaming also was a thing. Yeah, I remember him talking a bit about me, like he was already a big streamer and he was like ordering all these things to like, and then he would just go online on Twitch without a webcam and didn't really chat.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so bad that I completely forgot about it. Thanks for him. It was so it almost didn't exist. Yeah, like I forgot its existence because it was so low quality. Not saying in general he would create, like I said, his art was good. Also, I must say, maybe the only thing I can think with is art. He doesn't dare anymore because this man also had a tendency to scam people.
Ah.
And that's also one of the reasons we don't have a band anymore.
Ah.
I would mostly describe him as someone that was just not overly ethical. That for sure.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so if your focus is purely money, then yeah, ethics tends to disappear.
It is what it is. Then again, if he hears me, I have him there's no social media I share with him anymore. He can be angry about if he hears it now. No way to reach me much. He also doesn't have my new address, I think. One of the people I did not say goodbye.
Hmm.
Which is weird when it's your band member, right?
Yeah. And that's where again, if he didn't see working as part of a band to be.
No, it was a business. Like one of the main things that the Light can confirm this is that it was always him, not you, not me, not
Yeah.
Thomas. But you, I mean Light, not you. You weren't there anyway. Suddenly, like we had 3 songs out, and there were more shirts being pressed and more patches being pressed and more snapbacks being pressed and more beanies being pressed, and then again a deal for shirts. And he would send more designs, we would sell as shirts, and he would always keep the money for the shirt. But we would all pay for the cost. Well, anyway, he also made it in a smart way. We found out later. This is also why we don't like the band anymore.
Nice.
He would lie about the price. So he would tell us it's 200 euros. So we with a band of, I'm just easy math now. It was different prices, but he would say it's 200 euros to
Nice.
invest. He would all give 50, but actually it was 150. So that way the other 3 band members paid all. Huh?
Oh right, yeah.
That's smart.
Hmm.
It's unethical, especially when
Yes.
you're friends. But it's what happened.
Hmm.
And why am I saying this again? Yeah. So, but okay, this happens. But then the merge sells. Then you would say, okay, then the income also goes divided by 4 to all of us. But that has never happened. I remember that his plan was, and I was in this band for 3 months at this point, and we already had shirts coming. He said, have all your friends buy from me, not each ourselves. And I remember this already finding a bit weird because I was playing in 2 bands at the time, and the other one, we paid all of it together, me and the other member.
Yes.
Literally took the stack of merch, split it in 2, and we're like, okay, my friends, they buy this from me, and I keep that money,
Yes.
and your friends in your town, because he lived in a way different town than I, the other member, they buy this, and you keep that money. We already both invested each 100 euros, and that money's gone. And what you sell, what I sell. We both got 40 shirts,
Yes.
So he was like, everyone buys from me, everyone so all my friends bought the Loot and Mine shirts from him, and then he would divide the money. And he, in the end, paid me in leftover shirts to sell. But like all my 15 friends that were interested in that shirt had one.
Yeah, he's already exhausted your opportunities.
Yeah, those shirts have mostly been used for painting,
Yeah.
I own 2. I still own 2, I think. It's okay. We're talking quite small money, a couple of maybe 100 euros you lose. Losing
Yeah.
money, I wouldn't even mind losing money on a band if you're happy.
Yes.
Lots of lies. And I'd say, unfortunately, Light has been the one mostly impacted, I'd say. And that's for one very simple reason that Light cannot do anything about. And that's that Light lives far away from the rest of the band.
Nice.
So was literally physically saw less happen.
Yes.
But I would live from bicycle distance from him, and I would be like, okay, I see this come in now. I see what's laying in your house, and I see these. I saw it,
Yes.
I had more mutual friends that told me he's doing this plan, and I would call him and like, I'm hearing this, and discuss this with me, and then in the end he would.
Hmm.
But also that part wasn't that great when you think about it. That constantly there had to be a lot of policing and like like checking if things are going well. Like within a band, you kind of have to like be able to trust each other at least to some extent. You know, that was less fun. Mm-hmm. So that's what happened. It was like some small thing. Like it's a bit of a negative story. So after this I'll talk about Minecraft or whatever. But one thing I do remember is that there exists this one band, small band. Didn't really have a web shop in Europe, so they were coming to my country to a
Yes.
festival. I was going, and for the love of God, I don't know what it was, but something intervened with me joining that festival.
Right.
I couldn't join him, but the vocalist dude was going with the bass player. I don't know, maybe a birthday, from grandma or something.
Yes.
I couldn't go. I gave the man 40 euros. I said, spend this on merch for me. Because this is my only chance to get merch from this band. If shirts are very expensive, if they're 35 euros, sometimes that happens, right?
Yes.
I've seen 2 shirts for 45 with when I saw Slayer.
Ooh, yeah.
If very expensive, 1 shirt. If very cheap, 4 shirts. If normal price, 2 shirts. Right?
Yes.
He comes back with 1 shirt. Okay, fine, was very expensive. Until I heard they were 15 euros a piece.
Oh.
He spent the rest of my money on himself.
Oh. Wow.
And didn't want to tell me, but he was ratted out by the other band member.
Oh.
Who didn't want to rat him out, but he just told me how much he spent.
Yeah.
So I went to his mom, told it. His mother was angry and forced him to buy me merchandise from Indonesia and pay with the shipping cost on him.
Nice.
Yeah, the ending is nice, and it's in a way kind of funny story, but it also shows that you need to do things like this within your own band. Like, okay, final story. Like I mentioned before, 2 bands I was in at the time. I actually met him because he claimed to have a record label,
Right.
and he's done 1 release on cassette at some point in his life. But there was a death metal, black metal, grindcore label in my town. So let's talk with this dude. Why not? What can happen? Well, a lot of good things as well, because otherwise we wouldn't have light in chat now, etc. So I talked with the dude. He was interested in releasing my music. Cool. Never did, by the way. But got other labels to be interested before he was able to do it with lazy ass. Because that he was very lazy. Still is. So yeah, I'm also doing the Minecraft thing. So in this conversation, he mentioned he also has a band himself, besides having the label, and his guitar player just got booted or left himself. This I don't know, because I wasn't at this part, of course. I only joined, I never was... I never met old members. So maybe Light can tell more about that, but it was a band without guitarist, and I was a guitarist, and he liked my playing style, and so I joined.
Yes.
So at this point, I'm playing in 2 bands, vocals and guitars in a black metal band, and guitars in a death metal band with this cam artist. And me and my black metal band have to plan to have snapbacks printed. And vocalist of that metal band comes with
Hey, I'm a shout and see you later. You're back.
He says, let's also print for the death metal band, we share shipping cost. Itself great idea, right?
Yeah.
So we do this. When we do this, it's sent to his address, And later on, I found out that he kept snapbacks from my other band, so the one he has nothing to do with, and sold them as like bootlegs,
Oh.
which also like angered my band member from the other one. Plus, he sent like thinking he wouldn't talk to me because it's only my band member in the other band. He told him it was let's say 45 euros, while it was 35. So he also made like a very small percentage on someone he barely knew.
Right, yeah.
Like he wouldn't tell me, you know, a close friend. So yeah, he hated him. So also like stealing from different, not even stealing within his own band, but also from different bands.
Yeah.
And because of that, because he stole from my other band, I have never returned games I borrowed from him. So in a way that I won like financial, like it's like I calculated how much does this cost that he once borrowed to me, and was like, oh, that's around the same time he stole from me and another band. Fine, but in the end, I didn't lose anything. But you don't want to be in a band and having to live like this.
Oh no.
To not lose money, to have to be constantly in a scamming war.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Marty had to leave because
It does sound crazy, actually, so.
yeah, but in the end, that doesn't really. It's okay. I mean, but then again, from the moment I joined in, we never rehearsed anyway. He never wanted to. He literally never wanted to. Only laying on his fat ass on the couch.
Yeah, I just don't get that. Clearly, as you see, he's just out to get money. It wasn't really about being like, an artist.
Why not log? Because sometimes we like the night. Yeah, but that one got flooded, right? But yeah, I've had some merch things. For example, the beanies and the patches light. That one, that's the only merch part I was never told about. I don't know why, because I know which band? Calvin Mulder? Hello. What was I gonna say? Band. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the Twitch channel for who you can hear in the voice chat.
I was saying something, but I cannot remember. I need a pinkish red, by the way. Definitely normal red.
Yeah, trying to go skin tones seem to be very hard in Minecraft.
Used white terracotta. Yes, I'm not saying it's perfect, it's close as you can get. Let you mean white people's skin, right? There's more skin types in the world.
Yes.
You want to make an African, you can use brown terracotta.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. If you,
Or
yeah. So, white skin tones, so just kind of this weird shade in its own that doesn't tend to fit the usual colours.
that's what I was saying, like to light what everyone can hear. That one of the merch things was, which was the patches and the beanies. They were bought together. They were pressed together, right? This is the only thing I was not told about. Like I lived near him. Mostly light was left out. I feel like. But suddenly the other three, that's how I witnessed it, and I do not blame the other two. I blame
That's
one.
what I ended up doing in my game, MHL.
And we were gonna press patches.
There was a while loop to some
someone a jacket and beanies. Because it's both just like
No idea what
embroidery,
it's
you know,
about.
so you just pay for one thing, but some have it on a beanie, some have it on a square piece. And these were already in his house, and I suddenly get a message. Yeah, I need 1/4 for the cost of these beanies and patches. And I'm telling him no. If you would have told me beforehand, I would have probably said yes, because I like to press merch as much as you. Probably because I like merch and he because I like the money. But do not do things without me knowing and then send me a bill.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no, MHL. 6 minutes another.
So, I never paid for that.
No, I'm the same. Like, I don't mind contributing, don't mind paying, but like, I don't want to just hand over money for something I didn't agree to do.
Of course. It's stupid. So I didn't. And then I said, yeah, but you won't get any patches for your own private use then. I just took some from his house. He was big, but he wasn't strong. What's funny about him, he wasn't. He was very fightable. Very big, very large, but very no muscles in the big.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm not exactly you're a tall man, but I think he would be one head above you.
Okay.
He was
Easy,
like,
yeah.
he was like 215 or something, or 214.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what? Just wondering now, like, were you told about those patches and shit? Because I was literally not told. I just got the bill later on. I did not pay in the end. Maybe already thought that was difficult to work with because I was less easy to scam. Yeah, I know, but whenever you get your drum kit and we do our doom metal and grindcore, I won't scam you. I simply won't ask for money. I've got no intention of investing in those kind of things. And not that I don't think it would be worth it. I just don't have the income for that now. Yeah, I know you won't scam me. Like, well, I'll be fine. Like, we'll probably make the same amount of money I make with my other projects, which means around €4 a year. Well, I'm going to be quite open about that. And then it's up to you if you want your percentage. Every time. Only Azeratul is doing well for some god awful reason. I don't know why. Like, I personally think, and that's my opinion, and Hug Junkie and Light, you can all have different opinions because I know you people actually listen to what I make, which I'm grateful for. But I think Biological Collapse is the coolest thing I have. I think it's my best project. The grindcore one, that grind one.
Yeah.
No one buys it. It's I made 350 with a comma. Not 350, 350.
Yeah.
But there's like 5 grindcore fans and 20 black metal fans, so there you have it.
I made a little less than 100 now with the Azeratul, which I think is a lot of money considering I only have some EPs and I don't promote it. And it keeps growing. People like it. And when I listen to both, I'm like, Biological Collapse is so much cooler. But that's me.
Yeah. I suppose the enjoyment and the time and the effort that you put into that album.
Less effort, I'd say. Maybe that's why I enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Grind for me, it goes easy. That's why I dared to do one live on stream. Black metal is more work.
Yeah.
More thinking. I don't like thinking. I like creating. Just autopilot, just go.
Yeah. I can understand.
She has a face now. She's bald and there's no forehead, but she has a face. I'm happy with it. I'm thinking this one's going well.
Yeah, it's looking good. That.
Yeah, it is.
The big boobs.
Very nice.
Don't be a bird. Children are watching.
Oh yeah, just admiring your artistic ability.
Yes, thank you. There's space for something here, Light. Whenever we play again together, we build something here. Between Carnifex and Emperor. Yeah, I leave a lot of space between the logos because you don't know where they end up and you don't want them to like... But this one was scary. I started Nevermore literally on the other side with the E, I think with Light together. And I was so afraid it was going through the fire. It just about did not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks. And 9 blocks is not much when you think about the builds we do.
Yes.
That could have went wrong. But yeah, there's not going to be much scam. Besides the fact I don't like to scam, and I don't like to I would say people, have not been a perfect person or anything in my life. I've made mistakes and done some of those. I've not always done the legal thing in my life. Not a criminal, but we've all done something that by law is not even
Yes.
small. But never stealing. I never was a thief. Yeah, soup scamming.
Yeah, I do love scamming.
What is your favorite soup? Oh, Yankee.
Favorite soup has always been there's something from my youth. There's a oxtail. It's got like a beefy soup.
I've never had that.
Yeah,
No,
it's
same.
it's a weird thing to be. Okay, why is there soup made out of the tails of oxes? But I think I'm not sure. It's just like a British name.
Just the name.
Yeah, it's basically like a beef soup.
It does sound good.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
quite
my
like a
favorite-
creamy, thick kind of soup, like a beef flavour. Yeah, my mother always used to buy me that soup.
Nice.
But I've made many soups myself. Like I quite like the. I made a carrot soup a few times. That's always
I
nice.
never had carrot soup.
Yeah, it's obviously very healthy. Just lots of carrots
Oh,
and
yeah.
a bit of.
What's the worst?
Is it like pumpkin soup? Because that pumpkin is also quite sweet, but the soup isn't.
I like pumpkin soup.
Yeah,
Same.
I've made butternut squash soup, and I know butternut's the same family.
What's the worst soup you ever had?
Worst soup, probably pea soup.
Peas.
Pea soup? Oh my god, that sounds it's not sound good.
You
No.
mean as in a vegetable pea, not from someone's urine, right?
Yes,
Yes, you mean
it depends.
No,
on
okay,
what
just
level,
checking. Just check. Similar flavor as pea.
It's just like green earthy flavored soup.
Oh, pea. Oh, erwten soup is basically.
yeah.
Oh, that what? Don't say that out loud in my country. That's our national dish, yo. Like I don't like
Jackie
it
and I
either.
both hate it.
I don't like it either. So I'm with you on this. But the Dutch, they love it.
Oh,
And the best pea soup, they say, is when it's so thick with peas and no water that when you put your spoon in the middle, it stays there. It doesn't fall.
oh wow. That just
Also,
sounds like a
kurumi
mushy
looks
pea.
cursed well.
Disgusting. What zeg je?
Kurumi looks very cursed.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, it'd be in the
That's
UK.
one friend of her.
In the UK, when we have fish and chips, we'll sometimes have a mushed pea kind of on the side.
Okay.
So it's all, you have like a either in a pot or actually if you have it at home, just have like a pile of mushed peas. And so depending on who you buy them from, depends on the consistency, but that's kind of what I imagine a thick pea soup to be. Is that it is just literally peas that have been mushed, and it's not really been blended into a natural soup.
Yeah. Whenever you're in my country, you can find one, but if you don't like it, I would suggest against it.
Yeah, but they usually put a bit of salt and maybe sweeten them slightly to actually eat as part of a meal.
Now over here, pea soup is mostly like the broth itself is made from pork, so it's very salty.
Okay.
Then with the peas, and then we put like
So laggy, don't know
very
how to make
thick,
it less
like
laggy.
bratwurst or
you.
hot dogs, whatever it is, in it, like very
Glad you
thick
got it working.
sausage.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I mean I don't like this soup. But I must say, I'd rather eat like 10 bowls of pea soup
Right.
compared to 1 spoon of a soup I once ate. This is a Turkish dish, and my mother has Turkish friends. It's completely disgusting. This is one of the worst things I've ever eaten, and that's
Right.
yogurt soup.
Oh,
My God, that's horrible. It's just this sour, like
yeah.
it's just as sour as yogurt taste,
Yeah.
which they add salt and pepper in, and it's warm. And then they
Oh.
add in these. The Turks and the Greeks love this. These
Yeah.
these leaves. It's like wine leaves, I think they are.
Okay.
With Turkish and Greek dishes, there's like a lot of meat like wrapped in leaves. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
I think
But
I know
in
what
the
you
soup,
mean.
but in the soup, then it's just like those leaves who are like a bit soury, a bit kiwi like I'd say sometimes,
Okay.
with yogurt, salt, and pepper, and it was disgusting.
Mm.
It was like eating puke.
Right.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
My God, I hated everything about it.
You love mushy peas, MHL. Yeah, I've warmed up the mushy peas. As long as it's the right
Maybe
consistency.
Maybe you can eat a Dutch one then. a Dutch
Yeah,
pea
maybe.
soup. I won't eat with you.
No.
Yogurt soup.
Yeah.
Yayla kurbasi in Turkish. It's
Yeah, I've used yogurt in making sauces and things, but not to have it as a soup.
it's yogurt
Sauces,
mixed.
it can be good, but then you have like a very fresh tasting sauce, but
Yeah.
they made the yogurt. I did not taste it. I just heard the stories from Jeffrey and Umit. They
Oh,
made the
it's
yogurt salty.
Yeah, we both hate it.
Right.
He's from the country, right? He hates it as well. He said it's disgusting.
Ah,
It just is. But yeah, some people like it, otherwise it wouldn't exist.
once I went to Ireland, had mushy peas almost every day and loved it. Nice image. Yeah, I only
Have you-
tend to have it occasionally.
Are you the type of person, because some of these people exist, and that's
Mhm.
fine, that sorry, I need to quickly calculate. I'm sorry. Yes, I know what I need to do now. Type of person that if you don't know it, you at least need to taste it once.
I don't necessarily need to taste it, but I'm open to if someone say, "Well, I like this," and I go, "I don't know." I'm more likely to go, "Well, I'll trust somebody's judgment to at least try."
No, okay. My aunt, she's a woman that if it's new and she does not know what it tastes like, she needs to try.
Right.
So if we're at a restaurant and there's all like just the safe options that you know you're gonna like,
Yeah.
but there's just one very weird ass thing, she needs to order it and ruin her food
Right.
every time. Like it was fun when I was a child and they had like she had 4 children. So and there was like this new thing, like I was watching Nickelodeon and they would
Also had
suddenly
potato bread,
sell
loved it too,
SpongeBob
and
pasta.
fish and chips.
you know,
Nice. I've never
macaroni
really
shaped
properly
like
tried potato bread. I'll
SpongeBob.
have to give that a go at some
I
point.
remember this one thing, they had like vegetable cookies shaped like Shrek, and they were green.
Oh,
And you would just, or a new burger at McDonald's, a new one.
yeah,
You wouldn't have to try yourself. You would call my aunt the day it was released,
right.
and she would tell you what it's like.
Oh, okay.
She always. And last time she found salty potato chips with apple taste,
Right.
and she
It was
already knew this
disgusting.
was going to be disgusting, and it was. But she had to buy and eat
Right.
because she knew. So I
Yeah.
wondered.
Well,
You're open.
I have a general kind of idea what something would taste like or have a texture of. Unless somebody's has already tried it and said, no, like, ignore what you think it would be like. It's actually better than it looks. And then I would try something.
Sometimes worse.
Oh yeah. But then I don't look at something and go, oh, that looks disgusting. I better try it to be sure.
Yeah, that's my.
Like, there's a lot of things I've seen like different cultures eat, and I have no interest in ever trying them. But then there's many things that I would try. So I'm not averse to trying things, but yeah, I need some kind of reassurance first.
But unless you're really adventurous, let me tell you, do not eat yogurt soup. It's
No.
not good for you. It's not. It's not great.
No. That's
Fucking
it.
horrible.
I've made. I usually kind of make. I quite like making a mushroom sauce using yogurt. So kind of like fry up a mushroom, add cumin seed, mustard, and then once they're fried, then kind of mix yogurt in to get like a creamy, earthy mushroom sauce.
Yes,
And that comes out really nice.
I believe you.
You can do a similar thing with chicken as well. But yeah, it's a nice healthy way to have a creamy sauce without all the fats. But typically I wouldn't have it as an actual main thing.
I mean, I like yogurt. You know,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm quite happy.
the yogurt soup itself, it's disgusting.
Like I'm happy to have a bowl of yogurt and then put like chopped fruit. That's really nice. But
Like
again, yeah.
sometimes it's just a cultural thing, I guess, because
Yeah.
and some people can't cook. Sometimes it's both.
Hmm.
Like my father, he traveled a lot through Eastern Europe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was awesome. Like it's just a different taste buds those people got than we have. So, a weird thing about the Eastern Europeans is that compared to the Dutch, I mean, I don't know what the British are like. I really need all of these quillers plus one. I'll just get rid of this one for now. Okay. The Eastern Europeans, they eat fish that by Dutch standards are called inedible.
Right.
That's a cultural thing, probably. You know, I'm not saying it's like set in stone, it's poisonous, but we regard things like carp
Right.
or let me check. Pike.
Okay. Yeah.
The Dutch don't eat these fish. We see these as inedible fish.
Okay.
You will not find it in Dutch stores. We do not eat those fish. We do not eat, with the exception of maybe salmon, we do not eat river fish.
Right. Okay.
Maybe because we're an ocean country,
Yeah.
and we don't. The Polish, they do.
Yes.
So when he orders fish, he gets carp and pike. It's like, it's it doesn't sit well. It doesn't work. Maybe you eat those, I don't know. But the Dutch, we don't.
Ah. Yeah,
You know?
England has, well, the whole of the UK has a lot of rivers. So I think we're more kind of accustomed to river fish generally.
So you eat carp?
I've never seen carp available. But certainly salmon is always...
Yeah, salmon we eat a lot.
Yeah.
Salmon is very edible.
Yeah, we have a lot of that.
Salmon is
And,
edible.
there's typically the main fish is cod. That's kind of just available everywhere. But then there's been a small campaign to try and get people to try other fish, because cod, the breeding of cod is a bit hard to keep up with the demand. So they're saying, well, there are other fish you can eat. You don't need to eat all the cod. But people know that fish, because that's what all the traditional.
Kabeljauw. Cod is kabeljauw in Dutch. Yes, we eat those a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to be the main thing. Me, because like the fish and chip places typically would sell that. So the British go, oh, fish. We buy it from the fish place, and that's what it is.
But I don't know what it's like in the UK, but especially at this point, cod or kabeljauw for my people.
Yeah.
Very expensive at the moment.
Right. Yeah. It's probably because, again, the supply demands, there's lots of people trust it and will go for that one first.
Of course. In Dutch we have a saying, the farmer does not eat what he does not know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
More literally, what the farmer does not know, he does not eat.
Yes. Yeah, I can understand. A lot of people doing that. Like, it's,
Yes, it's out on things.
I tend to look at in my local supermarket. They have a particular refrigerator that has like the food that is nearly expiring, and it's kind of marked down cheap.
Yes.
And there's usually a lot of fish in there because they seem to stock more fish than they sell. So I normally find some pretty cheap fish in there. That allows me to experience fish that I wouldn't normally buy. Mainly like smoked fishes. It's quite nice.
I like that.
The only thing is the whole house smells of the smoked fish afterwards.
Oh yes. Let me check. There's 2 Dutch fish that we smoke. Have you ever had salted herring? Smoked,
Not
but
salted herring, no. I think I've had herring. Like I've had smoked herring.
it's a Dutch traditional thing, but the Norwegians also do it. It's salted herring, so it's herring
Laggy now, or smelling.
caught, and after being caught, they are just laid in barrels of salt, and the salt that kills the bacteria. It's like almost like it's just being cooked or smoked to kill the bacteria, but they just use salt for this. So it's very salty, very fat.
Yes.
It's almost raw-ish in texture, but it's not raw. The salt really changes the molecules or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Dutch people love it. I think it's one of the things I told you to try it. We eat it with
Yes.
onions and pickles, but I do not eat the pickles. I like
Right.
pickles, but not on my fish.
Okay.
It's very salty, then with the onions it gets a bit more. That's nice. Lisa hates it, my mother hates it, me and my father love it.
Right.
It smells very bad though. It smells like
It smells really bad.
it's not surströmming, that's really bad. You know
Oh, yes.
surströmming?
Yeah, I've seen people online.
Like you can eat it and like 1 hour later it's not still in your house. It's like herring, but it makes sure. But let me check this one.
Yeah, I've seen like Surf Strong
mackerel.
challenges and people literally opening it to nearly throwing up.
But whenever you're here, you try a salted herring.
Yeah.
Would be best if you're in the right season because we really like. They need to be young,
Okay.
caught young. We would even call them virgins
Right.
for some reason. I think fish they don't do the sex, but they just like put some
Yeah.
eggs and then put some seed or whatever.
Yeah.
So before they do that, in Dutch is koudschieten, but I don't know in English. But before they reproduce, they need to catch them, and then there's a certain taste. Then they're salted, and it's like a traditional dish here. Like, it's almost like you not get the day off for it, but also like a national holiday. It's the day of the first herrings, and then
Okay.
I eat it. And somewhere in spring it is, but you can
Right.
get them all year through. Like,
Yes.
but you have had smoked mackerel. We also eat that a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you eat that?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't eat it a lot myself, but yeah, I see it on sale a lot.
Oh, that's nice. No, wait. We eat a lot of smoked eel.
Oh.
That's also awesome. It's really nice, but it's very expensive for fish, I'd say.
Yeah. I've never seen. Well, apart from like specialist areas, I've never seen eel available. Probably for the price.
Over here, it's very available, but it's just not cheap.
Right.
But it's awesome. But just to put in perspective, when we get it for 3 people, because Lisa does not like it,
No.
we pay around 60 euros for 3 people, and that's not going to a restaurant to eat it. That's just like to be able to prepare it at home.
Right.
And I'd say that's a lot of money
Yeah.
for just
I
eating
don't
it.
hate it, but as you can hear, that's a lot of money for something you don't hate.
Yeah.
I'm picky with fish. I like salmon, I like tuna, I like shrimps.
Yeah, I can't eat shrimp.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of shrimp. I'd happily eat those all day.
I've been sick from shrimp once.
Ah. Yeah. That's understandable. Your stomach remembers.
Yep.
I think I'll finish what I'm working on here then. Get some rest.
Yeah,
so-
same. I'll do a little bit more, and then I'll also go sleep. We don't know how the night will be for us.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, if you like fish, definitely some fish I want you to try in my country.
Yeah. Yeah, I try most things. Nyx is very particular about textures and flavors.
Same.
So it's like, okay, like if it doesn't look like it will feel good to eat or taste good, like Nyx won't. Doesn't matter what you say, Nyx will probably not try it. Whereas
Next
the,
is not my.
No, yeah, complete opposite.
I'm
I
also
can
not like that.
understand it though. I'm also like that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not saying that my food needs to look amazing, like it's some kind of artwork, but I can look at food and just already know, like, okay, this is not my texture.
yeah,
And smell is important too, and that is probably why I don't like the smoked herring thing.
yeah. Yeah, so Nyx in general will not eat fish. Generally, because the texture of all fish is just not pleasant.
Yeah.
It's always soft, so if you
Hmm.
like a little more bite, then I get why you don't want fish.
Yeah. I have managed to get Nyx to eat one piece of fish in like a batter. But that's like the first and only time in the whole time I've known Nyx. And that was by their choice. It's kind of like, shall we pick up some fish? Have like a traditional like fish and chip. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go for that. And I still had, because I bought a box with many pieces, like for the freezer, and yeah, I ended up having the other bits over time. but it's good. It's good. They had that the moment where they felt they could eat it.
It's their own, right?
Did a bit more. It's way less laggy now. Yay!
Right when we go offline.
Yeah, it's probably because it's less people using the internet.
Could be.
Nearly done. Yeah, with this general shape.
So I'll take you out. Then I go offline.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna finish this. A lot of detail in there. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'll do the mana types.
The magic logo is also
Nice.
nice.
I'm watching on Jeffrey's stream now.
Yeah.
This is a hard logo because it has quite round lettering.
Yeah, I managed to
Cool.
find someone did like a pixel art of it. I thought, okay, I shall copy them. The same with the mana logos. Yeah, I might, because I've still got the other two mana logos to do eventually, so probably pick those up next time we play.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah.
At least within 2 months, otherwise the server will die.
Yeah.
And I'll back it up, but still.
Yeah.
Let's say this PC dies. I hope not. It's still doing great. I mean, it's not that old anyway. But let's say it happens.
Yeah.
And within the same week, it's also the deadline on the Aternos. Then we're fucked.
Yeah.
I think it would be best if maybe you back it up then as well.
Yeah. I'm quite happy to keep a copy.
Yeah, we'll see how that works. I don't know if anyone can or if it's easy.
Yeah. You talk me through it and I'll give it a go. Send me instruction.
No, not instruction. I just don't know if.
Eternals
Oh
allows.
wait, you have my account, right? Oh
Yeah.
wait, or not?
Yeah, I think you sent me.
I honestly cannot remember.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think I'm the only one with the main account, and I gave people's accounts turn it on but not change it
Yes. Yeah. I think that's what
because I also host the other one.
But
then again, I can also send it to you.
Which I
I
like.
can
Oh,
just
nice.
download it myself, send it to you, and maybe to Lisa.
Yeah, I'll head up
The
9.
next maybe I don't. Everyone has a copy just in case,
It's good to see you, MHL. I'll see you next
and I put it on another stick, etc.
Right. Okay.
Have a good night.
I'm going to get some rest now.
So,
Yeah, same.
Thanks for the games. I'll be back
Good
on
night.
Wednesday.
also you, of course, Light. I can also send to you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thanks for
Yeah.
the games.
Have a good night, all.
Yeah, good night.
Right, folks, I'm going to get some rest. I'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks for joining for Minecraft. It's been awesome. So until then, have a good evening, good part of your week, and I'll see you Wednesday. Night all.